Can't have it. It's mine. It's mine. Hands off. Hands off.
What's going
Nostradamus,
on
Hey,
tonight?
Dick, what's going on?
Nostradamus said that a man in the red cap was going to be the end of this country or the savior of this country. And I don't think he was implying Donald Trump. Amazing.
Yeah, the man in the red hat, the prophecy, the man in the red hat. Here he is. Yeah.
That's why
I
Donald
know it.
made sure he wore a hat.
They were just
Who's
trying to
got the
prevent the prophecy, prevention of prophecy.
Yeah.
yeah? What's that, Rocky?
Man, I
Nostradamus
listened to some
the
pretty
collapse of the church and
uh,
the nation from within because of corruption within the church. It'll just implode on itself. It'll collapse in on itself like a house of cards. I was listening to Trump earlier,
lightning or lightning.
and he
I
was
was going to
saying,
tell you, Matt, we're lightning in a Ziploc bag. Lightning in a Ziploc bag, and they figured out how to harvest us a long time ago.
"Oh,
Because it always emits through the top of our head. It's always coming out. That's why it's good to break it up with a wear hat. And I think that's why cowboys wore. This is beaver.
well, you see
And
this
this is like
this hat
felt.
this hat's for sorting."
But I think it distorts it. I think it distorts your what am I looking for? Your aura, your bio, but it also your head is where all your electromagnetic goes out, up there by your top chakra.
Right,
And
right.
that's where it's leaking out the most, and that's why that little antenna is on those little ancient hieroglyphs with that little antenna on it. You know what I mean? That's the
This shit's goddamn mind-boggling.
Oh, it's amazing, but just think how much electrical energy you're made up of. Every one of us are made up of so much electrical energy. It's not even fucking funny.
Like a battery.
Millions of volts.
What the hell
It's,
is that? Is that human? What is that?
No, it's a fucking lizard
What is
bitch.
the lizard of yes, lizard lips.
that? Dick, I put this clip together with Grace's help 5 years ago. Yeah, fucking funny.
Have you had a chance?
I'm goddamn laughing so bad.
Have you had a chance to talk to her? Any? How's she doing?
And for the professionals out there, truth causes hysteria, and liars live in a perpetual state of denial. Denial is more than just a river in America, which is Egypt, which is the river Styx, which is the river Nile. That's amazing. That's where you get your Jewish Hanukkah stick from. The river Styx. That's where your candlestick came from. Pick up sticks.
Here's some Titan lingo for you. Himalayan salt. So that's the Titan land there when they're harvesting that Himalayan salt.
Yeah.
That's the meat. That's the meat. The pink salt, and that's like a Titan.
Right, the bread of the Titan.
And I think it's important for us to have Celtic salt or salt from the sea, and that's what you should put underneath your tongue to get your pH correct. And I'm not saying Himalayan salt's not bad for you, but there's a difference in salt.
Yeah, there is. Big difference.
Big difference. And I think that Celtic salt's what we're supposed to be having.
Yeah.
Celtic salt, kelp,
Kelp. Yep.
olive oil.
Yep.
and we need to be consuming those things right now.
Just think about this.
Or
Nick.
probably more than ever.
You're a proud patron, PP, proud patron to Project Phoenix. That's the short and skinny. Project Phoenix is happening in front of your face. Special education was where they told children the truth about reality.
Yes, he.
Yeah,
So what do you see there with those jokers? What do you see there with the jokers and the bells and the fours and the threes? They're always there around the joker.
They realize that when they're moving around, they're making noise and vibration. I mean, they're fully aware of what they're doing.
But I see them. They have four bells down or four around their collar.
Well, it's four.
There's four, and around their head is three.
Yeah.
1, 2,
4 over
3.
3. That's the improper
Four over.
phrase. 4 over 3.
Yes.
Right? They said they had no use. Well, that's a lie. It has to do with explaining a tetrahedron. It has 4 sides. It's all from 3 points. It has 4 facets.
Does that also correlate to pi somehow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta show you an image and you're gonna like it because I looked at it.
All I did was I started realizing that numbers corresponded to geometric form. A dot is 1, petal is 2, triangle 3, square is 4, pentagon 5, hexagon 6, septagon 7, octagon 8, nonagon 9. Holy shit, I'm counting in geometric forms.
So I got one for you. So looking at that Joker card, you got 4, then you got 3. You had the 4 and 3, 4, 3, 7.
You see how
4 and 3 and 7. You see 437. Looking at it in thirds.
Just like you said, Dick. The queen lost all her magic.
Yeah.
That whole ceremony was about the royal family losing their power.
I want to share it with everybody though. I want it, and I want to blow it out of my mouth.
Think about it. When you watch them lights leave, that was magic leaving the kingdom. It wasn't coming to the kingdom; it was leaving.
I told my father that, Matt. I said I followed that fucking queen, and I said I told him I was happy to see that bitch die, and that Holly wand snap.
Right.
And they were my dad worships that bitch.
Right. When they broke that scepter, the magic, all the spells the queen ever made.
Yep.
Broken.
Fucking awesome. I'm so excited about this year. It's already getting better.
They're so worried about
it really is.
Ascending, and they haven't learned about grounding yet. Wait till you pull a charge out of the ground. That'll light your ass up.
Fuck yeah. It's like lightning in a bag, And I listened to this one, Arona, her name is. She had an odyssey called Serena. It is good. It's not. That's fucking. It is going on. It's good. I know a lot of people. She rubs people wrong because how she delivers things, but she's the best. She's one of the best teachers I've ever listened to for a woman that's went through shit.
Yeah.
Teaching about this as far as about digital conversions and all these in our body, About us, fucking woman, I said just I mean, she's a genius in her well, everybody got away teaching. She did a great job. But I listened to her girls, and she does a good job. But I listen to great. Everybody's got a way of teaching, and she did a good job. I just enjoy her. But there was a clip on her today.
Yeah.
And call here. Gonna call here.
Oh, it's just amazing. Me and Grace and this crew and group,
Good time.
Hey, they still haven't killed me yet. You know,
Huh?
they still haven't killed me yet.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Staying alive, staying alive. Ah, ah,
Uh,
ah,
uh,
staying alive. I'm still
right. Yeah.
alive.
I know. I know.
Amazing. I'm an amateur, and they still haven't killed me yet.
Yeah. Either they caught on or just dragging their feet or.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I have no idea. I'm a mentally deranged person, and the world is an insane asylum for bad dogs.
Yes. Ah. Bad dog.
Me and my education, rumpa bum bum. Me and my thumbs, rumpa bum bum. Call me little drummer boy. Rumpa bum.
I was a little drummer boy when I was young man. I did it. I'm a little
I exposed the governor of Maine for fraud, treason, and sedition, and betrayal of trust, and total abuse of power in her office. That's amazing. I did that earlier today, and
yeah, right in your back.
exposed to Pope.
In the backyard. I seen that. I seen that. Yeah, Maine. Maine off the chain.
Insane in the membrane. Insane. Insane in
Maine.
the membrane. That boy's insane.
Yeah, got the child daycare like going out of out of state.
Isn't that amazing? I actually helped uncover the largest Ponzi scheme in U.S. history
That's awesome.
without a high school degree.
You don't need one for that.
Holy fuck.
Don't need one for that.
Boy, some people are gonna hang because of what I figured out.
But they say you play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Yeah. In this case, you get to swing from the gallows by your neck.
Yeah, that's a real stupid prize, ain't it?
It sure is. Oh fuck.
Yeah. So whammy card, whammy, wham wham.
So I got news for y'all. Yep. I'm here to tell you that God and the devil favor me and my labors.
Aha.
And that's a highly favored position to receive pity from God and the devil at the same time, simultaneously. Like I got Magna Carta, carte blanche. You can't blame me for any of this shit. I'm not liable for none of it, nor am I a responsible individual. I'm not liable, can't be held personally accountable or responsible. I'm a mental patient too. Hey, the world is an insane asylum, and the mental patients are taking over the ward.
Yeah, run, start to run shit. Start to run shit.
I've gone to the grocery store a few times in this getup, and I've gone to the bank. I get some looks.
I
Yeah,
bet.
they're like, "Shouldn't you be at home?" And I'm like, "Why? Because I'm still in my bathrobe."
Yeah.
Does that hurt your feelings that I'm still in my bathrobe and you're wearing a monkey suit?
Yeah, you got your name tag on and shit. Yeah.
Mm. trying to figure out who's the king, Charles or me. Holy shit. You know Joe Biden and Prince Charles there are kissing cousins? That's saucy.
Hey, aren't they all? Aren't they all kissing cousins?
Yeah, you ever watch snakes breed and how they coil up in a ball and they're like it's a mosh pit?
Just slither all over each other.
I kind of
Slide.
feel the same way, you know. They're just like that. It's fucking
They're
weird.
just all snakes on a ball, like a moccasin's nest. The whole bunch of moccasins is wrapped up and rubbing all on each other and wriggling around.
You ever seen a Royal Smackdown before?
Royal Rumble. Seen that. Royal.
Remember, I'm a royal clown. I laid Smackdown for some fucking Pennywise clown found out I was it, and we all float down here.
They all floating.
We all float down here, bub.
The old golden peanut. His head swell up and float away.
Quite a fucking position to be favored by God and the devil simultaneously. Turns out the only one that can fuck that shit up is me.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody else can do it for me but me.
God on you. We go to the bank tomorrow and get some more quarters and dimes. Looking for silver. Looking for silver.
Yeah, I just did a whole thing about how men are starting underground cults where they're teaching their children and brotherhoods are forming without government permission, and it's happening 700 times faster than women doing anything at all. That's amazing. You see, I watched Andrew Wilson go after feminist liberal women for quite some time, and then I said to myself, most of these men are acting like fucking girls. Most of these men want to wear skirts, tutus, thinking they're going to get special rights and privileges because they look pretty in a fucking dress.
I mean to tell you, you ain't lying. I went through the Arby's drive-thru in Lake City, man. Oh my God, there was some guy. I've never seen earrings that long on anybody, ever. Ever. They were down to his nipples. These earrings. I was like, what?
And then I'm looking at this man who looks just like my brother Caleb, been dead for 25 years. And I mean, this literally looks like the ghost of my brother Caleb, this Andrew Wilson guy. And man, he lit a fire under my ass that'll never go away. I watched him go after 20 liberal women at once. None of them could argue with him. And I said, well, that ain't really that special, Andrew. I'll tag 1,000 men and go at all of them at once, and let's see what happens. Nothing? That's fucking impressive. They didn't say nothing. They didn't fucking do nothing. They just bent over and took it right up the butt. That's fucking impressive. Boot to ass syndrome. They like fucking boots up their butts.
Yeah, they would come in there wearing 2 sneakers, walk out with 3. Wear 2, walk with 3.
I was really wound out by that. Not really impressive to go after 20 women at once, but shit, they went after all the smart men at the same time, and they. God, they went hiding behind their mother's skirts. I figured out a few things that I feel like I need to share with men. I know why you're high and tight, because it's your haircut made you high and tight. You're high and mighty because you're high, tight crop, buzz cut. Thought you're fucking high and tight, and mighty, and you're whitey tighties, right? Holy shit.
What's the palm of the tidy? Yep.
Your balls haven't even dropped yet. Because of the whitey tighties. Government issue prevents balls from dropping. No wonder why men are suffering from estrogen. Their balls haven't dropped yet because of their whitey tighties.
The damn atrazine in the water, every fucking thing else they put in the food.
Right, on top of all that.
All that. On top of all that shit, you know, your nuts.
Monsters.
Yeah, your nuts can't drop. You got these spandex holding your nuts up. Can't do a fucking
Those whitey
thing.
tighties ain't helping you none.
No, they ain't helping shit. They ain't helping shit.
Causing lack of testosterone amongst men. Men are suffering from estrogen. Might be because of your whitey tighties. Cutting off
Yeah.
circulation to your balls, which is why they
That's
have.
the only thing that separates you from a girl, testosterone. I mean, really. That's what separating from a girl, testosterone. And they ain't got it. They ain't got none.
And I have no interest in following geriatrics anywhere. Nothing personal. It's just my politics. I don't bite or buy into your parlor tricks, you cheap tricks and hookers and whores. Sit silent, dogs are rolling. What the hell are you gonna do? Nothing. Be predictable. If you're predictable, you're programmable masses. And we're having church service right now. Might be a mass performance. Call your pope, call your preacher, call your priest, call the PPs. Call the political parties, the press agents, the presidents, the propagandists, the political peoples, the pitchman. Call your parents, call your prodigy, call your predators if you're prey.
How you pimping?
The pimps are now fucking preaching. The preachers have been pimping. If you ain't hooking, you might be tricking.
Hey, go down here. Good day.
This is how you walk in and out of social events without getting shot. You just don't give a fuck about their feelings. It's amazing. They don't pay light bills, electric bills, rent, food.
Yeah.
Are you concerned with them?
Oh, why? What?
No idea. That's why I don't bother anymore. I'm just gonna say whatever the hell's on my mind, and if they don't like it, I don't care.
What are they gonna do?
Nothing.
Nothing. They're gonna sit there and keep their mouth shut like they always do. Yeah. They don't do a fucking thing.
And we're so worried about feelings and concerns. But you know what? Here's the amazing part. When you're factual, liars don't have anything to say to you. They're liars. You told them the truth. You left them nothing to argue with, except for themselves in a fucking mirror.
Yeah. Yeah, the man in the mirror, the one they don't want to face, the man in the mirror. They don't want to look there. Ooh, don't look in the mirror.
I just realized how to carry four mirrors at the same time, north, south, east, and west, and just walk around in the middle of a ring.
The mirror man. The mirror.
They can't see me because I'm hiding behind a mirror, shining it at you. Huh? What do children do? Mirror their parents? People come in here and start mocking me. What the fuck do I start doing? Mocking them?
Mirror. In the gym, they got mirrors everywhere. You got to look at yourself. Got to look at yourself. Eventually, you have to look.
Oh, I got the look. I got the look. This is the look. This is the look that gets you.
The hat, that red hat is the hat of all hats.
It's the only one.
It's a one of a kind.
10 years, man. I've only
Oh,
seen this hat one fucking time.
Matt Maine is the hatter. He's got the hatter, the reddest hat of them all.
He's got the sorting hat. He'll sort you out.
He'll sort you this and that. He'll sort you with his hat, brother Matt.
You know? It's a very powerful weapon, this hat. People come in here and they can't take me seriously because of the hat.
Talk is the weapon.
Amazing.
Or
You
your
know?
mouth is your weapon.
And then I made them speak some crap. And that crap that came out of their mouth was shit that was really about themselves. They like telling on themselves. They just don't see it that way. Well, they haven't been doing this as long as I've been doing this.
Right, right. No, they haven't. They've not. They ain't known you that long either.
You know, I declared my war against society in 1991. I went public with it in 1999. I have a ninth grade education, and the state of Maine is under Title IX investigation. Ain't that something?
And they rightfully so. I'm with you.
Some kind of fucking synchronicity there. Universe talking to me. Matthew, it's your time now. Your time is right fucking now, Matthew.
It's now.
And these boomer fucktards and the geriatrics and their autocracy and their technocracy, that shit's out the window. We're going back to a dictatorship. Hail Caesar.
What is that? The Saudi Arabian prince. Sickness. They got that sickness.
Fucking Persians. Khazarians. Shylarks and the gay mafia. Right? Did you know the mafia was gay and homosexual in Chicago? It's Chi-Town. That's where all the Shylarks live. Gay mobsters. Did you know Chicago's got a gay bathhouse? Obama hangs out there a bit. Found cocaine a few times. Fucked a few other clients in there. It's amazing.
That's what Chicago's about.
Sodomy. You know, we're so focused on the two coasts, but the shithole is Chicago. All the poop comes out of Chicago. Try to split you right down the middle when the crap's coming out of Chicago. You know, and ping pongs between California, Chicago, and Maine. How the fuck would I know about that? Well, I live in Maine.
Yeah.
Much further east than that.
Oh, that's it. The tippy tip. You're at the tippy tip. I'm at the tippy tip on the bottom. You're on the tippy tip on the top.
But watch this.
Huh.
I'm not in the east. I'm actually in the west.
Are you in the south or in the north?
The beast in the east looking west. So when I look to the ocean, I see west. China's in the west. My heading direction is the west. China's the west. Alaska is actually the most eastern point in the U.S. Next door neighbors to Russia. So the reason why I said it to you that way is so I can make you think about which one of your neighbors is closer to home, Ukraine or Russia. Which one should you be more concerned with, Russia or Ukraine?
Yeah,
What's the world making you focused on, Russia or Ukraine? You like to blame Russia for everything, right? And you notice how Putin always looks like he's the good guy?
always,
But
always.
how come the Russian people don't like him?
Yeah, he's banning Satanism, but has he really gone with no communism? I mean,
One time I heard a monk speak, and what he said profoundly affected and changed the way I look at society, life, everything. He said that, and I was so wound up because of what my background is, and it caused me to do as I do. I don't charge for what I do, and if I look around and I always mock people and I ask them, "What's my time worth?" and they never have an answer for me. Oh, it's priceless. That's why you don't have an answer. That's actually the right answer.
you can't put an amount on your labor and time movement.
So instead of giving me something, they give me nothing, which is essentially a fuck you, which is insanity.
Well, I don't know about that. I think so.
Well, I didn't do anything, right? And they keep telling me I didn't do anything, but it turns out they didn't do anything. Holy shit.
They were so broke they couldn't pay attention. So broke they couldn't pay attention.
And I thought my time was worth something, and they said it was fucking worth nothing, and it cost me my fucking children. That's the price you pay for speaking truth in this world. It's going to cost you your children because they're after your children anyway. I mean, you're dealing with child rapists and pedophiles, kitty fuckers, old people raping young children, cannibalism, pedophilia, LGBTQP. What's the P stand for? Pedophilia. Holy fuck. It's socially acceptable to rape, fuck, spank, eat, hunt
Yeah,
children because
it
of
wasn't.
good Christians.
He started
Amazing.
with the L to get to the P. They had to start somewhere to get to that pedophilia. Had to wiggle it in there.
Right. Pedophiles became the most protected class in society, and no one wants to talk about it.
Hey,
Amazing.
I saw in 2004. I saw that. I saw that firsthand at the actual place I worked,
So
and
do
I
you
was
think
like,
I'm fucking ashamed of being myself?
no,
Hell no.
no, no. It's an honor. It's always an honor. It should be an honor. Anyone against that, it takes a special person to say something because it is what it is. They are what they are.
They are what they are.
There's only one way to handle those type of individuals.
What a fucking shit show.
Yeah.
Spooks and spies, agents and act whores, public speakers that have sponsors because they're corporate hookers, bedazzled slaves, studded with fucking diamonds to glitz you out of your mind, blitz you with their glimmer magic. But
Right.
what did I do? What did I do? Dress in rags, hide my shine. Look like a fool. Said smart things. Dressed in rags to hide my riches.
They never proved you wrong, man. They never proved you wrong.
25 years, never been sued, never lost a public argument. 25 years, never lost an argument in public.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Never lost a fucking fight in the goddamn arena of Rome.
I got to bring the concave. What? We got a worker, and he really gives me a hard time about walking on the ceiling. I told him, we're walking on the ceiling. He don't
He
believe
doesn't
me.
understand. The biggest thing for flat earthers is they just don't understand how light's reverted in their head. They don't comprehend the pictures upside down in their head because of school. Everything's inverted.
Everything, yeah.
Just when you look at the picture in your head, turn it upside down. In your head, turn it upside down. Flip the picture upside down, turn it inside out. Mirror the damn picture.
He's stuck on the boat going over the horizon. And, this is what I was taught 7 miles out. The
They
boat.
don't realize that water clings to an edge. They're looking for a bow. They think it's a flat line, but the sunlight in the horizon causes refraction, so it gives you an optical illusion that it's a straight line, a flat line. You look at the ocean and it appears flat, but that's because of water and refraction of water. It bent the light to give you a straight line. You're looking for a bow. You shouldn't be looking for a fucking frowny face. You should be looking for a smiley face.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
That's simple language. They're looking for curvature, but a curve is an inverted bow. It's still a bend. Wavy gravy.
Great. I wish he could hear this right now. I wish he could hear this.
Try spinning water in a bucket and thinking about how this would work on a larger scale. Or how laundry clings to the edge because of force and motion. The heavy things stick to the edge. Density clings to the outer edge. Static cling. You're static clinging to the fucking ceiling. You're grounded to the ground. Think electricity, ground.
Negative and positive.
You got to pull a charge right out of the ground. Where's the energy coming from? The ground that you're walking on. Hello. Anodes and cathodes is what these old churches are. They're extracting energy from the ground, shooting it up into outer space. They had an energy net over everyone, an energy grid. In the old world, they already had it. But then we had a mud flood, and the world melted down. We had to dig ourselves out of the mud and learn to remember what we forgot. This is all pre-flood knowledge. Tesla's a gatekeeper, a character preventing you from realizing that really he's representing a whole fucking civilization. He didn't invent anything. He was mocking an entire civilization. You act like he was some sort of creator god. And he wasn't. He was simply reduplicating old world technology, Tartarian technology.
And we had it all along.
We had it all along, and it's all sitting under the Vatican. It's all sitting under the fucking Vatican. I said one day I'm going to walk through those fucking libraries and those archives myself life goals.
Wouldn't that be something? I mean, you know, maybe.
I want to know what they're goddamn hiding.
Yeah, why?
Motherfuckers lying to me.
You can change everything. The knowledge that they have, I'm sure. Knowledge is power. So whatever that is, it's fucking powerful. It would be cool to flip through the pages, whatever they got.
Right. It's funny as fuck is when you're right and everybody else is wrong, fool. Pity the fool.
I pity the
Feel sorry for me.
Mr. D, Mr. D. I pity the fool.
Feel sorry for me, baby. God and the devil do. You see why?
I pity the fool. Pity the fool.
Call Mr. T.
I know. I need some silver chains. Some silver chains. Or silver chains. Magic.
Right? Pity the fool.
I mean, rightfully so. I mean, you know, maybe that's what Russia wants. Russia wants to know what's underneath the Vatican. Yeah.
I want under the Vatican.
Thank God, boy, you know, we as Americans, as long as we've been their cat dogs, we should be able to see what's in the Vatican.
Maybe this is why Putin doesn't bother coming to America because I'm half Russian and I already decimated America all by myself. So he's not going to bother invading because no one knows what to do with me. So this place will tear itself apart because they don't have a response for anything that comes out of my mouth.
Yeah, so that
So
classified.
why bother invading a place that's divided and conquered already?
Matt, we're still bad. We haven't conquered it.
Bipolar people don't stand a chance against me. Neither do the political parties. They're the red and blue fish.
Hook, line, and sinker. Either one, either which way, either red or blue, you're a hook, line, sinker. You're out the game.
I
They
saw
got you.
99.9% of people because I'm that one nigger. It's gonna
Yeah.
stop.
Oh, I won't drive up to the Lexington tolls. I don't do it. You know, I don't. I save my gas money. That's what I tell them. By the time to vote, I save my gas.
Oh, Dick's trying to get back in.
Bring him in. Oh, Dick,
Get him back in here.
he's a good old guy.
He's like, it won't let me back in. I said, you don't understand how popular these little group chats are. Like, you get in, you're in. You jump out. Well,
It's hard to come back. It's hard to come. I accidentally hit the button on accident one time. I couldn't get
yeah,
back.
you ain't getting back in unless I call you.
Yeah, right, right.
So I just sent him a ring.
It's tradition. I feel like I'm part of a tradition.
I saw that message.
There it is.
That AI fuck. That
You don't
AI
even
doesn't let me.
if I call you.
Oh, it used to let me call you once in a while.
Yeah, them bastards.
But then, huh? Yeah, before it let me call in.
Now they don't like me anymore. No one likes me anymore. I love me, but no one else does. That's everybody else's problem.
You know,
It's personal. It's not my problem. It's their problem.
that call or that talk she was on that I listened to, the algorithms have your biosensors figured out, man, and me and everybody else. And the more that you get targeted, it knows your heartbeat, knows your heart rate. And I remember when I was working a lot and out in the field, and the most critical times were I'd get my hands up in the air, and every fucking time my phone would ring, and it'd be a telemarketer, this or that. And I finally got rid of my fucking phone. because of that. That was AI. I
I've had,
changed my number and everything.
I've had like
Yeah,
10
uh,
phone
Terminator.
stuff.
AI is
You
Terminator
guys,
to me. Say, Terminator. Oh, Terminator. Oh, all right. Uh,
you guys experienced something like that?
Oh yeah.
You know,
I mean, they spam calls every day, and they try to call the auto.
It's amazing. Donald Trump was on national television earlier today, and he said, I don't know why my base is angry with me. We have all the right policies. I don't know why they're angry with me at all.
who's angry with him? Is Colt?
You're right. Yeah, his Colt's turning on him. And he doesn't know
Well,
why.
I hope he fucking feels it.
He
You know,
has no idea at all. Sorry. It's
I think them fuckers are AI, man.
They snatched up a president like it wasn't nothing. Snatched that president to them. Got him.
I don't know why they hate me now. No idea.
I think the truth of the matter is stranger than we could even imagine at this point.
Hey, gas should be 99 cents a gallon right now. Gas should be 99 cents a gallon, but it's not.
I mean,
I'm,
it should
I'm,
fucking be nothing. I mean, we should be running our vehicles and fucking or on water and not letting AI have shit.
Yeah, hydrogen. Everybody making a little
I
hydrogen
want to make
electrons.
I want to make sky boots where you can jump around in the sky and levitate. Just like in the movies.
Yeah.
Gravity boots.
Rocketeer. I always want to be the Rocketeer. Put a rocket pack on me.
You imagine if you had a pair of fucking gravity boots, you could just run down the road to work, jumping through the crowds. Boy, that sounds like fucking fun to me.
I I think you used to be able to do it, believe it or not, before they put all the underground magnets and everything in.
Yeah, it's just a
You know,
motorcycle.
we're grounded. We're grounded for that you know, I mean, I think we used to.
So we need blast off. We need propulsion. We need anti-levity, reverse gravity. Huh? Because bees levitate. They don't actually fly. They create a vibration through their wings. Wings are made out of copper. Their blood is copper. A bee's blood is copper. The veins in the bee are copper. So when they flap their wings, they're generating electrical current. They're creating a torus field. They're making a fucking donut around themselves, and then they're flying.
And
Like, whoa.
man,
Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of information coming out there about the donut. The
yeah.
donut's an important fucking word too, you know.
A
It's a
donut.
weapon. The donut became a weapon.
A donut consent.
Oh,
A donut consent.
yeah. No.
Man, I like it. You know, we need to go on that donut
Donuts.
tour. I was,
Donuts. Hey, did you guys know that donuts are tax
hey,
deductible? To Pfizer, the big farmer, got everybody to vaccinate for a donut. The fucking
Here's a
donut
donut.
was a goddamn
Here's
tax deduction. Think about that for a minute. They did it for donuts, and the donuts are a tax write-off from big pharma because they're farming you fuckers.
We own a farm. We are the farms.
Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
Yeah, making pigs out of everybody.
how's Rose doing tonight? Hi, Rose.
Hello.
Rose, they don't know why Trump doesn't know why everybody's angry at him. I don't know why they hate me. I don't
I need to drop that price a little more. I might like it. Gotta drop it.
Well, you mega daddy the vaccine and you inoculated the entire country and turned them into fucking Borgs.
Some people think
And
that Trump's another Hitler. Can you believe that?
Oh, well, he did just snatch up a president. It wasn't nothing. Wow.
man, it's just a Masonic ritual. You know, they're all fucking playing the same game, man.
Shit's amazing to me. So I'm here to be inspirational for the children.
We're already in China. Oh yeah, China. It's gonna be like China here.
Right? Because the parents never listen to the children. My 25 years in sales and marketing and door-to-door sales, cold calling, sold nursing home insurance, houses, cars. Even one time my mother, she still doesn't know about it. One after that, I was like, man, I could sell anything. I could sell ice to an Eskimo and poop to a farmer.
Red ketchup popsicle to a woman with white gloves.
You know what I learned about this whole process? The art of sales is not selling. I didn't actually sell you anything. I just told you the truth.
Your emotions.
And then I left you to make your own decision about the situation you were facing because I don't really believe in infringing on free will. I can describe a situation, but I can't tell you how to feel about it. Can't tell you how to vote. That would be completely mental manipulation. I can hurt your feelings, but doesn't mean I have to tell you to run north, east, south, or west.
I live 600.
Gnosticism gives you some freedoms that most people don't realize. Like in Gnosticism, you don't have to buy people birthday presents. Think of all the money you save.
You know, and it's just nice to do something nice for somebody without of
You
nowhere. You
do
know
it
what I
because you
mean?
want to, not because you have to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Christmas to be Christmas all they expect and everything.
They're
Yeah.
expecting you to buy birthday. They're
yeah.
expecting you to buy
And
Christmas. They expect you to do because of a holiday. How come you didn't decorate your house for Halloween, the Devil's Day of the year?
Yeah, I got no.
In a row.
I got.
yeah.
This year. I didn't put up a tree this year. I didn't.
It's just a measuring tool for the matrix and you know, there's no one person in charge. You know what I mean? These are just measures put in place that everybody just gauges somebody. And if you break out of the way that everybody else thinks, they're your problem because that's how society's been curated by all these fucking rules.
Right.
So there's no one person that's gonna fucking.
No.
There's no one devil. There's no one loose. You know what I mean? They're just fucking creating shit. You know.
Well, that's when I started realizing that you were the God and devil to your own reality, which is why I laughed about the whole situation and said, hey, God and the devil feel sorry for me. Oh, they pity the fool.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to the spiritual war. It is nothing to be nothing to be joking with. That's for sure.
No. No.
And people just think it's just fucking tomorrow. You know, there's this. This is pretty ancient shit going on right now. You know, it's so fun, but it's because we've been doing it for so long. You know.
The longer you do something, the better you are at it. Practice is perfection.
It's like a fucking dance, man.
You know,
It is. It's like artwork doing this, figuring this shit out.
I simply ask people to think like they're 5 years old when they come to my house and act like you don't know anything at all. Really not much of a requirement.
Get plan.
It's not much of a requirement.
Mm-mm.
I realize at 5 years of age, you're not having a conversation. You're being programmed by public educators, which are misinformers, disinformers, government agents, actors, gatekeepers, groomers. No wonder why children are confused about their gender.
Just the neighbors. Neighbors in charge. Neighbors the pedophile. They're the judges, nurses, doctors, the lawyers.
Hey, children, they're coming after your parents' rights because when they take your parents' rights, they can strip you of yours. And then nobody has any rights. That's fucking amazing, right?
You know, who is DHS? Those are just people. DHS, you know, those are jobs, and those are the ones that are really targeting the children, you know.
And the language around the whole situation is amazing. The professionals have feelings and concerns. Really?
It's
Do you have
it's
empathy?
amazing.
Do you have empathy? Because if you have empathy, you have concerns for other people's feelings and concerns, which means you'll listen to other than your fucking self. But I
That's
don't
why
think
they
some
work
individuals
together.
do that. I don't think they're capable of that. Here comes my science, Dick, which is why you, I, Chad, Chuck, Andrew, we can have a conversation about these things without getting into a war or being angry at me for telling you about it.
Yeah.
Are you supposed to trust these fucking goons on the goddamn television screen? Fuck no.
Yeah.
I got
It's
them
just-
it out for you with a fucking picture aid.
Yeah.
How much better can you get?
Yeah.
Are you supposed to believe in or trust these fucking beautiful people? The beautiful people, Marilyn Manson. The beautiful people.
It's the same. It's the same movie reel going over and over and over. You know, let's go. You know,
They're the
just
bedazzled slaves. They're to glitz and glamorize you, hypnotize you with their word spells and the shaking of their booties because they're prostitutes twerking for the king.
just say recycle the same characters and the same plots and the same this and that. You know what I mean? Just like this abduction of this Venezuelan deal. You know, it was just like they just go in there and grab somebody, and you know they're grabbing their own guy, and they're going to install somebody else in there and act like it's fucking they did something about it. But it's been the same. They're all the same, man.
I think
You
somebody should
know,
be sponsoring this shit. I don't know why I'm the only sponsor at this point. I mean, Dick, you're a patron. You contributed just as much in one donation. You yourself personally contribute to this for as much as the majority of people by it's amazing over an extended time. Some people it's $20 here, $50 here, and it's over a few years. And I'm not trying to bust people's balls, but Dick, you're an investor here.
I
I'm
just,
not
I
taking
mean,
your opinion a little bit seriouser than Todd Church or Rose or anyone else because you invest in what I do and I appreciate the hell out of that. I do. Same with Chuck.
yeah.
I mean, like, why am I doing this? If it's not registering with people, why the fuck am I doing it?
But it's like, you know, like a lot of people, we get frustrated because they can't say something. A lot of people can't say something for specific reasons. They're listening. I think a lot of people are just listening just to enjoy the dialogue too. So, you know, but there's a lot of people that can't find a way to give or find a way to invest and do this and that. And it is frustrating. I'm sure it is frustrating for you, you know, especially when you get fucking guy like, James on there is just disruptive and he's fucking obnoxious and drunk. Fucking comes on and says a bunch of shit and fucking hangs up on you.
But I listened to a random woman talking about men's rights today, and I was really amazed by what she said. And I listened to it once, and then I went live with it on my YouTube channel. Men's
Oh,
groups
really?
are growing at 700%. Things like what you and I and Chuck,
Man,
what we're doing here, is growing faster than any other movement in America right now. That's amazing to me because men are tired
well, and I think,
of formats.
mm, I think real women are tired of being formats too, and that's why Rose is here.
Right. Only 20% of women will like what I'm saying. That's why she's still here, ain't left yet. I got four
Well,
sisters,
exactly.
4 daughters, and a mother. That's 9, Dick. Imagine that. I got 4 daughters,
Mm-hmm.
4 sisters, a mother, 9, and they're gonna try to tell me I don't know anything about females. I would
I
say
don't
that makes them goddamn delusional.
Mm-hmm.
know. I had no sisters. No sisters.
If you
Yeah.
dress like a whore, you're going to be treated like a whore. There's no easy way to say it, so I'm gonna say it just like that because it's perfect.
Once a hoe, always a hoe.
You get the energy that you give, and you're given the energy that you're a whore because you're dressed like one.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going to offend
And
you, but I'm just gonna do it
Mhm.
quick. Just get it right over with. If you dress like a queen, you're gonna get treated like one. There's the other side of the equation. Who do you want to be treated like, a whore or a queen? Make
Mhm.
up your own mind. But you know what? I said that to a bunch of 15-year-old girls, and you know what? They all stopped walking and talking like they were prostitutes. They even stopped wearing
Yeah,
makeup. They don't
yeah,
want to be
that's great. I
valued
mean,
as whores. It's amazing.
yeah. Why would any girl want to? I don't want to whistle at any. I want to appreciate a girl or a woman for who they are. I don't want to be whistling at them. You know what I mean?
Well,
And I felt
you get the respect that you're given. You give yourself no respect by dressing like a whore.
Mhm.
And so people are going to treat you with the respect that you give yourself, which is none because you think you're a fucking whore.
Right there's Collins. That's where I'm at, the heartland, right there. Astor Collins, AC Art Collins. 13.
Or-
Art Art
I got to give
Train.
Grace a massive shout out because this documentary,
13,
the way that it's
13
playing out right
or over 13, like,
now, nothing without her. So, Grace, thank you for your support.
There's pie. Yeah, no, that's cool stuff. I enjoy it. I like to hop on here as much as I can and learn stuff. Try to
I want to quote the
add some
Democrats,
conversation.
Pelosi, House Leader Nancy Pelosi. Hi, Nancy Pelosi. I'm going to mock you and say that I'm here for the children, the children, the children, while giving you the 666 symbols. Okay?
Rose is, what's Rose think? Rose, what's going on?
I'm just listening. Yeah.
Do you think I'm having fun yet, Rose?
I don't know.
You think this is
You
fun?
have good. Are you having pretty nice weather down there? Or you're in Illinois, Rose?
Say what?
Are you having some nice? Are you in Illinois somewhere down there in southern or
Yeah,
some nicer weather?
and the weather's nice.
Yeah, we finally had blue skies here. They've been spraying the last few days, so we have pretty decent weather. Is it warm up there, Matt, Maine?
It is, but I want you all also realize that I'm proving an African proverb tonight that really profoundly changed my life forever. Only the fool knows everything.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
does.
Hey,
Oh,
only the Joker. Today.
I think that's why God and the devil feel sorry for me.
Joker beats him.
And I said, you can reign over this place supreme. Nobody says no to me. I don't even know what to say. You realize that Maine is on the National Syndicate for Child Trafficking, Somalian daycare fraud, and care fraud, The governor's financing a Somalian militia with your tax dollars. Holy fucking shit.
And that's such an insult.
It's amazing.
Maynard.
What?
It's terrible. That's fucking.
The Somalians aren't doing the paperwork. It's the fucking Democrats and the Republicans are doing it together for them, laundering the money and blaming on the Somalians.
Yeah, those.
Isn't that funny how that works? You think they're going to let those fucking Somalians have a dime? Fuck, they won't even let us have a nickel.
Yeah, you can't get nothing back.
Hell no.
You know what I mean?
Ah,
They're going to blame us on the fucking. They're blaming it on the immigrants. This is all about the biodigital convergence and how they're going to fucking roll out this programmable money.
Jade Bay says she loves me because I'm a dick. Isn't that amazing?
Hey, born in the root cock, that's it. You're gonna be. There's three kinds of people.
Just because I'm a dick.
Whether you born here, you born, depends on if you're a dick asshole or a pussy in, but just happens that Rooster is a dick.
I'm the golden dick. Not suffering from penis envy, dick. Feminist females are suffering from penis envy. Angry white females suffer from penis envy because they hate themselves and they want to be angry black men, which is why they choose to breed with them. Huh? What the fuck? And don't forget, on top of that, is just a dash, a pizzazz of homosexual males to give you the illusion that they give a fuck about men. But those men want to be women. They're closet fags, and they're not going to confess their sins in public.
That's that fucking nuts, man. I just can't get it. I just can't believe it.
Blows my mind. The Republicans are closet fags and homosexuals. Like Lindsey.
JJ.
What kind of man's name is Lindsay? What fucking father names his son Lindsay? You set that motherfucker up to be a pansy.
It's kind of funny. I've got like 4 fucking guy friends that are named
Why would
Tracy.
you do that to your son?
How about Dana? My stepdad's name's Dana. That's all it's
My daddy's
girl.
name is
Dana, I know a few Danas, but yeah, that Tracy was really, and I know a few Stacys that are guys. But that was around that time like Dick Tracy was big.
My daddy was an asshole. My daddy did shit I never seen any other daddy do, like drag his daughter out of fucking school by the back of her head and nobody called social services. Dragged her 200 yards from the classroom to the fucking van and threw in the van like a dog. Boy, that was a different time.
Well, the times are still the same because you can say some pretty radical shit that's true, and nobody will come visit you looking to investigate this breaking information. And what's amazing, and it's like this is where it's amazing, is like you remember Johnny Gosh. He was the very first milk carton child, and he was a paper route boy from Des Moines, Iowa. And I grew up about that same time, and I was riding fucking dirt bikes and BMX, and we were out fucking roaming, man, just running the streets like we should be. But these children were getting abducted. And his mom's, he was adamant about getting her fucking boy back. And he ended up, I believe, the story that I fucking read and figured out, that I believe Johnny Gosh is still alive today. But he got into the trafficking ring and he got taken from Des Moines to Sioux City out there to Colorado somewhere. Then where is that camp that those presidents have out there? But anyway, he was trafficked by George Bush Sr.
Yep.
And that was his toy boy, I believe. And I guess a few years back, he came and visited his mom out of the blue. He got out of there, broke out, But he couldn't go far because everybody knows he's tied into that underground system. they'd kill him or kill his mom or this or that. So he just went back to it because that's the life he's been living for however long, you know.
I'm really proud of
But
it.
he woke up.
I really am. The shit we're
But,
talking about right now, no
but
one
my
else can talk about it.
but my point is, you ask how it works. And when you understand how this works and this intra-body telecommunications works, we're all hooked to the AI. And these are layers in the from the DOT, the DOJ, the sheriff, the hospital. They all have layers of logging in and out of the human body. Some more layers than others of cybersecurity. But there's fucking people that know the pinpoint location of everywhere anybody's at, of anywhere in the world. Every fucking dog, cat, piece of grain of a corn, they know where it's at because it's been inventoried. And that's what a lot of the chemtrails and shit is. That's like digital rain, you know what I mean?
Right.
And they view that stuff and they've categorized it. They've been doing it since really heavy since 2012 and 2014 on, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
2014 on, they knew they were going to deploy all these fucking vaccines and do the fucking major low jacking with the really heavy Bluetooth signals. But my point is, we're the missing children, and you can ask, you can tag your local news stations, your mayor, your local fucking government, and say, "Hey, I have some information. Come talk to me. I'd like to talk to somebody about telecommunications because I know how it works both ways, you know." And it's just amazing because nobody will come say anything or actually break that news story because
Right.
they know deep down they know how it works.
Right. The average person doesn't understand that they're transmitting and receiving the signal 24/7. They're an active radio head. They're receiving or sending electrical input, output impulses, electricity, human batteries. And simply, they realized, boy, it's so amazing. They realized to use the television to cause and create a fear, flight, or fight response in the individual, right? Fear propaganda. Pro,
Yep.
COVID was perfect example of this. As a result of COVID propaganda, you were going to do one of two choices: vaccinate or not vaccinate.
Right. Wear a mask or don't wear a mask.
If you
You
didn't like,
know,
But you know how many people ended up saying, "Hey, I got busy and I got so busy with my job and I didn't even have time to go get vaccinated." It was a voluntary fucking deal for the most part. I know there was a lot of people that were forced to do it, and there were some people that were fucking jabbed without even consenting, like a lot of these children,
like my son,
like your son. And
right.
think about this now. Think about this now, Matt. They only need one vaccine. They don't need to do 177 or whatever they were doing. You know how like we probably had like 5 or 10 when we were children, little.
yeah,
Then the next they're up to 72. And now they're up to this and that.
it goes
Here's
with.
the deal.
I,
All they need all,
I said a long time
all they need is one MMR vaccine to get into that child.
and
Just one.
I, I said at the start of 2020 that they were plotting and planning to put the world in a situation where countries had to vaccinate their entire population annually because of a new virus and a new fear.
Yep. And that's Benjamin Netanyahu so giddy because they're leading the fucking world in the biodigital convergence. 90 you can hear him say 98% of his
Wow,
population's linked to AI
they're leading the world in biodigital convergence
with our money.
with our money, and I'm leading the world in domestic terrorism.
That which is funny is because they are the fucking terrorists, but they've reversed the role in the scribing of the language with Brett Kavanaugh since fucking 9/11. And that's where we fucking know the truth is because they can't rewrite history when you know it,
So,
how it went down.
so who's public enemy number one?
They are.
No, I am.
I know, but
According to them, I am.
yeah, but you know what I'm saying. You're not. You're
No.
you're telling the truth. You're telling the truth and helping people out that are willing to help themselves.
But
What he
truth,
says
but
makes him
truth
dangerous.
because of policy, procedures, and protocols, especially since COVID. But even like you said, 9/11, truth became hate speech.
It is hate speech.
They hate
And
speech patterns.
anti-Semitism is the new conspiracy because conspiracy is, it is what it is. But anti-Semitism was a fabricated, created word about the 1917 era too, just because what happened? Same shit. Fucking 5 years later, after 1912, after they vaccinated everybody, they figured out it was the fucking Jews.
Yeah.
And they were fucking pissed again.
I realized they're running the same algorithm that they ran 100 years ago.
Yeah, it's the same fucking shit, same players, and it's not that people are mad at
Same families. It's amazing. I
same
even think that
families.
100 years ago, my family was in charge of the rebellion.
Yeah, and why are you the elder of your family today at this point? You know what I mean? It's just like I don't want to be the fucking feel like I'm the elder in my family.
The
I don't
elder
want to feel like that.
You're the elder god. There's a video game called The Elder Gods of Zion. You're the elder god.
Yeah, it's got to be what's going on. Something I don't want to be, but
Oh,
but it's pretty awesome. I mean, I want to say my father.
You ever seen that trilogy, Pitch Black, Chronicles of Riddick with Vin Diesel?
Mm-mm.
Well, it's a whole culture of necromancers, worshippers of the dead, and in their culture, you keep what you kill. What happens when you kill all the gods?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you keep what you kill. You get to keep all the gods. They're yours now.
Yeah. Oh, it makes a lot of sense.
Killed all their gods. That's why I'm excited. I killed all the American idols. I killed all the icons. I killed the celebrities. I shot down all the political pimps, the hookers, and the whores. I killed all the idols.
Mm-hmm.
But Babylonians realized that they were their own gods. They didn't worship the way we worship today. Every individual had an altar or temple in their home. They prayed to themselves. They communed with themselves, and they prayed to their higher power. Call Alcoholics Anonymous. I'm sure for this.
Well, I think those original 13 colonies out there in Pennsylvania and all that area you're at is the fucking original Babylonian area. And then you got the Mississippi in there, then you get out there, but then out there and out west in Utah and all that where it's melted down, that was fucking Egypt,
Yep.
How many star forts are out there in fucking Maine? You said 36.
Yeah, but realize they're all over the world.
I know, but it's like but they repurposed them, said they were like military forts.
Yeah. They want you to think they changed the language from star forts to garrisons, galleys, or they just call them forts without the star.
But most of them are by water.
And all of them are near moving water, which means they were interacting with rivers, water banks. They were possibly, I think creating vortexes underneath these buildings, generating electricity somehow.
Mhm. Energy with granite and the water puts it in motion. And there also have to emit that frequency or like emit a with those angles or whatever, they'd have to emit a an angel, like a colored frequency. And I think that's what's banging up on the firmament, what you're seeing up there, like a flashlight.
Right. Enoch and the book of Enoch was all about the stars, which I find strange. Why would you leave a book of stars out of the Bible? Like,
Well, yeah. Well, Enoch was he a giant?
while he was a prophet in the old world, that the devil
Oh
coveted because the
my
story
God.
is that God took Enoch while he was still alive.
But what if Enoch or whatever the angels built those star forts and those what are emitting us and they built those and like we're grounded now. Well, we used to be able to float around and fly around a little bit, but we all got grounded. And I'm not saying we're angels, we're man, but those angels don't necessarily, they don't have the look of man, you know what I mean?
No, they
So what built those fucking star forts?
demonic entities under Solomon's control.
Yeah, it'd have to be some kind of, they'd have to be
Archons,
man.
the jinn.
Mhm.
The jinn existed
Yeah.
way before man did. Genie, jinn, Jinn, jinn.
Mhm.
The jinn were considered to be monsters.
Like Nagas.
Yeah, half reptilian and half man.
Like a Naga.
Scientifically speaking, if you walk on two legs, you're a bipedal. You know,
I think,
it's
yeah,
a whole scheme of dinosaurs so they can hide the reptilians, the archons, the giants. Buried the evidence contradicting under the Smithsonian or within the Vatican. Keep it in the vaults. Never for public consumption like alcohol or cigarettes or drugs.
yeah, that whole dinosaur thing is bullshit.
It really is.
Them motherfuckers are just underground. They're gonna come up from underground.
It was dragon bones.
Yeah.
Dragon bones.
They're dragon bones. That's absolutely true. They use the ribs and all that. And I think that T-Rex head was the dragon head, That's why they're prized fucking dinosaur, because that was a dragon head and they just put little arms on it like it was nothing. The rest of the whole body was just made up shit.
St. Patty's Day was all about the Catholic Church genociding all the dragons. They killed all the dragons,
Mm-hmm.
right? You
Yeah.
think it's about what? Leprechauns and green beer? No. It's about the Catholic Church killing the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
The dragon is consciousness. Canaanites comprehend this. The dragon is a serpent, which is the universe, chaos, Ka.
Yeah, but it was also a living being. You know what I mean? It was a living animal.
Do you remember this? The Jungle Book.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
The name of the name of the serpent in the Jungle Book is Ka.
Ka, yes.
Imagine being,
Cause,
imagine being encircled by Ka like Mowgli was, just completely wrapped up in a serpent, and the serpent's going to eat you. But the serpent is consciousness. The serpent is God. You learn that when you're tripping on mushrooms.
But Ka is still the masculine energy in the sun, right?
Right.
And it's just the sun only. It's the 147.
It expresses masculine divinity. In Egyptian, Ka is the symbol of the bull.
Yeah, and that's the 147, and that's what everybody's worshiping, and that's where Rose comes into play because she's the 258.
They got the men in the fucking feminine, and the women are in the masculine. It's a chemical imbalance. I
Mhm.
fucking wrote this. Goddamn, I said this shit right here. I fucking made this recording 5 fucking years ago.
Yeah.
You regress in awareness. You're trusting other than yourself.
That's pretty cool. You got those. That's pretty neat how you can do all that.
That fucking guy looks just like
Is that weird listening to yourself 5 years later, Matt?
yeah, that's still right.
You know what's kind of weird about that? You know how you see the timeline come back, what you said a few years ago, and
Yeah,
you're saying the same shit you're saying today?
yeah,
But you didn't even think you were saying it back then, but you realize you were saying the same shit fucking years ago.
yeah.
But you're just become more consciously aware of more and more that you're saying the right things. You just don't even know you're saying it. And I think you hear yourself probably saying that as you're hearing yourself talk, don't you?
If you don't listen to yourself, who's going to?
Well, that's what I'm saying. When you're playing yourself back and you're saying the same things, it's like when you have a memory timeline or something pops up on Facebook and you're just blown away because you're saying the same shit.
Consistency. Right, good people? Consistency.
Consistency.
Are you a citizen of Rome? Yes.
Or your assistant or your assist that needs to succeed.
Man, I tell you what, I just want somebody to depants Donald Trump and show his clip.
Ooh.
Get it over with.
Get it over with already.
Yeah.
He's not grandfather in a suit and tie.
I don't want to touch him. I where he's at, I don't want to
But
touch
it's
him.
just such a it's such a I mean it's gonna be a female
Trump,
that
we
it's
know
gonna,
you're transgender.
Yeah.
We know you're
invert.
a mother in the Royal Actors Guild.
Man, my what said it? He's a transgender. He's got clit. I'm like, I
Everything's
don't
so inverted.
think upside down.
Inside out, outside down, got you spun round and round.
It's just so more evident, so much more evident than ever before.
Born in the hell. We
They
were born in the
don't
hell.
know what's going on. Well, it's called We Don't Believe You Anymore.
Yeah, we'll believe these motherfuckers.
Oh, I think that's why Trump. I mean, these algorithms are hitting the fucking Trump.
I mean, gas prices are going down. I'm kind of cool with that. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, but they're. I mean, it's
I read
still. I mean, yeah, I think everybody should
that.
be, but
I'm
that's
not
great.
fucking cool with that.
But they were fucking $2 before that fat bitch got in there.
That don't drive. That don't drive. He's like, I'm not cool with that.
My rent went up fucking $600. I'm not cool with that.
Oh, fuck that. We got a place in Florida, Matt. That's all I'm saying.
Goddamn pay rate.
Everybody's electric bill's been going up. You know,
I got
we went from 60-watt electric bulbs now to 2-watt, and everything's so much more efficient, but our electric bill keeps going up. How does that work? Because AI is fucking robbing us.
Well, we have to run off a generator. I got a spot we can run off a generator.
And I'm
You
watching
know
you
what?
fuck your father, right? My stepfather, and I got ideas of my own. I'm like, you guys, what if you have a fucking Adobe house and you run copper coils, copper piping through your house to run hot water through your house that you're boiling in a fucking trash barrel because you burn your own trash. And the
Yeah.
hot water magically heats your home.
Yeah, they have. I've got some. I've installed some before, but those wood burning boilers. You ever seen those? It's those
That's how
fuckers are pretty awesome.
trash. So
I
you don't
love hot water heat.
have landfills.
You got hot water in your place there, man.
Yep.
That's awesome heat, isn't that?
Yeah.
You ever set a thing of water on it in the wintertime to try to get some more humidity off of it?
Oh no, I don't got a fucking wood. I put sometimes. I should do that better. Thank you for reminding me. Kind of. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Why don't I just put a little bit of water right there on my radiator?
Well, yeah, you just set like a lot of people set like a water on there, and that heat would get it up there, and it add humidity, and it'd evaporate that off there and give you some more humidity in there.
Yep. No, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, we do that on our wood stoves. I had an old antique copper kettle, like an old frickin' French kettle that I'd set on there, and it was actually one of those whistling tea kettles. But yeah, you could set something on there. Find yourself one of those old oh, it's not a cast iron one, but they used to have like those, what do they call that stuff that's got the it's like ceramic coated, but it was like from the 30s or whatever, you know what I mean? They'd make old coffee kettles out of it, mugs, enamelware, like an enamelware one would be kind of cool to get.
Fucking wild.
Yeah.
People don't believe truthful information. That's their biggest problem.
Well, you said it.
Really their
Like,
biggest problem. They don't believe truthful information. They believe hype. They believe propaganda. They believe misinformation, disinformation, and they follow their feelings down the yellow brick road.
well, people know they've been lied to, and they know something's wrong, but they don't know who to ask or who to trust because they're traumatized, man. Some people can handle fucking trauma, and some people can't.
They know.
And people find it through different ways, and they deal with their own trauma through talking through it. You know what I mean? You got to be able to talk about what happened, and you got to be able to pick up the pieces. But a lot of people don't never want to be wrong or felt they've been snuffed out. Well, we've all been snuffed out. We've all been sent here to you know we don't die, but we've been sent here to
Or there's a school. You're here to learn.
we're here to learn. Yeah, but in these flesh suits and these vessels that we're in, it's a temporary deal, but when you get out of it, it's just energy doesn't fucking die, man. You can only transfer energy, but you got to understand is like it can only be contained for so long.
You can only.
And just like your batteries only can be so good for a battery can only be good for so long and the state it's in.
Do you realize how much money they spend surveilling me?
Fuck. Everything that
That's amazing.
everything
They
that
spend
you're
more
worth,
per year surveilling little old me than I make per year.
everything that you're worth because they want every last fucking drop of you back. And they're doing it to Rose, they're doing it to everybody. They got to put everything back into you what they got out of you. Because that's how it works for them. they can only fucking lose. They can't create nothing. And they gotta, you know what I mean? And that's why they run the same reels back and forth in the playbooks, because that's all they know.
That's all they know.
That's all they know. And we've only known anything because we've been forgotten everything. We've been part of our program, and they don't want us to create anything anymore. And I think that's what's kind of fun about talking about things, that we're creating ways to get this ship turned around and right things, and he'll get people healed up. You know what I mean?
The ghost is running free in the machine. The ghost in this machine in the Matrix, but the Matrix has been hacked.
But just think of that, Matt. You know, like you know, you're clairvoyant.
It got hacked, bro. The Matrix got hacked by me.
Mm-hmm.
Just think about that. I hacked the Matrix. I beat AI at its own fucking game. Feel free to express yourself colorfully in a black or white fashion. You red or blue fascist, you. Consumers and registered voters, how you fucking feeling tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
By trying your language, it bypassed your political parties, your feelings and your concerns, your gender, your race, and your color. I left him without any excuses.
Yeah, we're all part of it. We're all part of the same source. All part of the same source fucking mushroom.
Jesus was a mushroom.
Man, I'll tell you what, I've been trying to eat as many mushrooms in my omelets and things like that as I can, you know what I mean?
You need
And
some.
that cafe that
You need some. I'll tell you what you need. You need
I
7
love them.
grams of albino penis envy in one setting.
What is it?
Albino penis envy. That's the name of the strand.
Yeah, that's some good shit. I did that one time.
Powerful strain I've come across in my life so far. Next to
Really? Where do you get them at?
you gotta find somebody. It's a mystery.
You get ever
You can go online and maybe look for the stores.
albino penis envy.
That's hard to
Yeah.
fucking forget. Albino is a red man. Albino is red. No, is
Yeah.
albino.
Thing in
Albino
the start,
penis envy.
I did it one time. I ain't gonna lie, Dad. I did that one time. That was some crazy shit.
7
That
grams of that, and you won't even want to work a job anymore.
I did a 4-gram chocolate bar once, and I don't want to work anymore. You know, I'm not afraid of working. Believe me, I can really. I've done some really neat things in my life.
What happens is that once you realize that
I need some help. Come on down. We need to
what,
make a log. We make a log cabin.
what happens is essentially people start realizing, hey, I'm being fed off of, and there's no reciprocal return. I'm not getting anything out of it.
Exactly. You know, and that's where you got to realize
That's
you're
why
just
people really
you're
realize after tripping on
you're
mushrooms. They don't.
you're a lightning bolt in a bag, man, and it's just leaking out. You're like in a mesh bag, and the electricity's just leaking out of you nonstop, and they know it.
And they can't
And they've
tax
been.
me for my labor, so their butt hurt. Aw.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's what's all about the AI algorithms and having the biosensors in you too, because they need the body moving around so they can be harvesting the crypto. And the more
Out of me. Oh, that's
as people are subscribing to it, you know, and they to things, but
I
you're
asked the guys that are working on crypto and harvesting crypto, and I said to them, I said, you know, around here where I'm at, you can't buy anything with crypto.
we can't.
You can't go to the store and buy bread with it.
No,
Can't
that's
pay
just
your
the thing.
So I'm really confused
Right.
by these people that are really up talking crypto because you can't go to the store and buy
I've
anything
got like 500
with it.
and it went up, then it went back down. You know, it's
Right.
like,
What
you know,
are you doing
but
besides
it's
harvesting it because it's going up in quote unquote value that's established by itself? Crypto by itself is deciding crypto's value. Every day crypto value goes up. Okay. What the hell are you using it for?
same thing with gold and silver. You gonna fucking chew it and eat it? Yeah, you can make electronics out of it, but it's still real. I mean, it's a valuable metal, and it should be backed by our dollar the way it used to be, but it's not anymore. So I mean, it's sitting out there on its own ship too. You know what I mean? What are we gonna do with the gold and the silver? That's what we're made up of, and it's almost like the plasma. We're made up of plasma, right?
Right.
Well, that's kind of silver. Why does everybody want their hoard? You know, I mean, we're hoarding ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because we are the precious metals,
Right. Just like mercury,
just like mercury.
precious
Yeah.
metal.
So yeah, we are the sun. We are the sun and the moon, but we are also the earth and the salt. Before the Egyptians, you know, and I think, you know, because after the flood, Noah's flood, they couldn't get salt, and I think the most prized fucking job after the flood of anybody left was anybody that could dive down and get salt,
And
and
think
because
about
that was
this, in the old world, salt was the original money.
yeah, that's what saved lives.
Precious
Salt.
minerals,
Hmm.
rare earth
and,
minerals,
and what are we always starving for?
rare earth minerals.
Rare earth minerals. We're lacking our own rare earth minerals because
What are we made out of?
rare earth
Rare earth
minerals.
minerals.
Mhm.
Everything that's in the earth is in you.
And mycelium, and that's what the trees and stuff talk, because if a tree's lacking a rare earth mineral and it's down the line, it can, through the mycelium network, tell the other trees, hey, I'm short on this mineral. They feed each other through that root system and give that tree the right mineral. And do you think we're kind of doing the same thing right now, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing. And I think we should fucking eat some mushrooms. And not just that type of mushrooms. I'm talking oysters,
Mm.
lion's mane, any type of fucking good.
Shiitakes
Uh,
are good.
yeah, any of those good organic mushrooms that just should get them in your diet.
What do you think of the stream, Rose? Should I be sponsored by America? Should America be paying me tax relief? USA
100%. Yes.
come this way?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I think they all should be paying me because they're pagans. They need to pay again.
Yeah.
Tax to go to Matt Burrow.
Well, I'm just glad we're not freezing our ass off right
Remember, the
now.
Catholics give 20% of their income to the church to teach them morals, ethics, and principles, which I don't think most people have today.
Well, it's kind of funny because the Catholic Church is the largest landowner in the world, and they don't have to pay any taxes. And that kind of sounds like government, doesn't it?
Which makes me think the government's a racket.
Well, when Rome fell, that fell under the Vatican, and they just labeled it, and they're doing the same practices and the same worshiping.
I don't know why no one believes me anymore. Can you believe that?
You know, they're kissing the hands of men. And you know what I mean? It's like, why? Jesus said that. Don't go in those fucking temples and worship me. You're made in my image. And that's not a narcissistic statement when you put children first and put everybody else in front of you. the best of your abilities. And do we fucking fall short of that all the time? Fuck yes. Daily, you know what I mean? But do I want to fucking put everybody else first? Absolutely. I don't want to be in this situation. I don't want everybody else to be suffering. There's beautiful things happen in this world, but there's a lot of fucking people that are down right now, and these cocksuckers we're seeing on stage need to pay the piper.
Call me the piper. You need to pay me.
Get up, pipe. Pay the man. Pay the man. Pay the man.
Come on.
And
Hopefully,
We get all the heterosexual males on the same page. It's game over for these feminists and communist females that think they're alphas. Because then you could ask them, hey, what happens when all the alpha males decide to put you in a cage?
well, look at that. You know, you got all these guys running around like Tim Waltz and this and that, and they're blaming it on these fucking small ends.
You're
And
not,
like I said, do you think those greedy motherfuckers are going to give those small ends one nickel?
no.
Fuck no.
They just gave you an excuse.
And it's an insult to everybody's intelligence that I actually told them that,
It's
and they didn't think of that themselves.
they brought them here so they could use them as an excuse.
Yep.
It's their fault. We had
Yeah.
nothing.
Just like it's the same playbook as Minnesota and as Maine.
Right. But it's not just Maine and Minnesota. It's also being found out in California. So I mean,
In Ohio. In Ohio.
this is national. This is federal.
Yeah.
You
Pretty
know,
wild.
the Democrats are essentially a hive mind, but the Republicans are as well. And Trump can't figure that out. Doesn't know.
Oh, it's not absolutely, you know, but the Democrats, you know, I mean, they're that blue frequency, whatever that is, they're really a fear-based, mind-controlled group.
This shit's
And
goddamn.
I'm trying to label them. And they'll do whatever authority tells them that flashes anything that scares them. And I'm just saying COVID, they were the very first ones that ran out there. But then there was a lot of the conservatives went out there when they feared losing their tier status on the pyramid, because then they were feared by losing that. So they got a real fear threshold of, you know what I mean? There's different gauges of fear. But yeah, they both feared things in different ways. And now they fear losing their king, Trump, because he can't be what if, I mean, he's a pedophile.
what?
He's everything else, but that nobody can believe that. And now, what if he ends up being a fucking transvestite?
What if he winds up being Abaddon, right out of the Greek philosophy?
Exactly.
A bad dawn rising, Abaddon.
Abaddon, a lion or a real lion king.
Abaddon's another name for Apollo, Lucifer, the devil. What if Trump's the Antichrist?
Yeah. What if he's a real lying king?
The king of lying.
Of course he is. Of course he is.
Because if he's Frank and he's Swiss
Looks like a duck,
and
like a duck, quacks like a duck, might be a duck.
well, he's tied to that Rothschild family.
Oh,
He's a quack, quack. He's a quack, quack. He's a quack, quack.
most
Walk.
Christians will hate the following, Dick. Moses was nomadic, a wandering gypsy, and he was a part of a moon cult that worshipped the sun god Mount Sinai, Sin
And
AI, Sin AI, Mount Sinai. Where did AI come from? Mount Sinai?
and he had horns.
Like the devil.
I know. And I tell people, I was like, hey, oh yeah, Moses quoted this. He's like, well, yeah, but it's like, why did he have horns?
But you know what
And
else
then,
I found out was that Moses is actually Thoth. In Atlantean lore, Thoth is the king of the moon, the monkey king. And he's the god of sin, signs, and moon magic. And the
yeah,
Enochian calendar was based on lunar cycles.
yep.
And the Chinese today still worship the moon as God.
So how does that work out? So I mean, the masculine's being worshipped right now, and the Earth's dying. Well, the moon.
The Earth's dying because we've refused to recognize the feminine aspects of creation.
Hear
Yeah.
her cry. They hear her cries.
The women, you know, in Greek philosophy in the very beginning, when you go back to Greek philosophy, you go to Platonic society, you go to Pluto, you go to Pythagoras, you go way back, and you're looking around, and cities are ran by the women.
Yeah.
And God is feminine in this society. So the culture in itself was a matriarchy. I believe the only thing that happened is the matriarchy started wearing pants. Women decided that they were men. And this forced men out of their natural roles and caused them to be queensmen. Which caused this gender confusion. Which is why the Queen of England is a man, and no one wants to talk about it. God save the Queen of England and no one else.
It's right.
That's fucking strange.
Well,
Why
it
would
is,
you,
and
why would you
but
as a population demand God save your queen from hell
Let's save America.
when the Queen of England is causing your life to be hell? I just don't understand.
well, exactly. But when you can get enough time in there and to actually to explain to a female that, hey, it's actually a trans female that's attacking the real female, and we're all caught in the fucking crossfire, like you quoted. But it's men waking up to it. But we got to, men got to stand up to it as well. It's like these are fucking trans women in men's clothes, posed as men, getting away with fucking murder.
Yep.
And nobody's willing to say anything about it because
We got to go all in.
nobody's ever held accountable. Look, what's going to happen to fucking Tim Waltz?
Well, that's a box that can be checked, a real vote, like a real vote. Everybody go all in, like a card table, everybody all in.
Yep.
They're pedophiles and fuck your shit and no more taxes, no more nothing.
And no more fucking Bill Gates. Damn
No
it.
things. Fuck y'all.
Take all that fucking, any fucking land. He's got all that land in America.
Let's
Come
see.
on.
Fucking take it.
Let's see.
Yeah, fuck.
Let's seize it.
Ain't no until you got no more bills, no more taxes, no more insurance, fuck all
But
that.
you got to think about this. He wants land in every state because in that federal airspace, if he's spraying his fucking chemtrails and blocking the sun, and he can fucking claim that he owns more farm ground than anybody, and that's why he's doing it. You put that together and think about that.
I'm the largest landowner in America. I can do
Yeah, and I can,
I want to.
and he's got the contracts through DARPA, which DARPA is just the government, and
9 acres said "fuck you" and your
yeah,
concerns. Oh, I can.
and we need. We need to get him, and I need to fucking figure. That's the algorithm we need to put out there and put the hemp around his neck. And I don't know why that's not a bad thing to be saying, because he's a murdering motherfucker, and he needs to be held accountable for the Nuremberg trials, because his grandfather was the same motherfucker that needed hung back then too.
History is just repeating itself.
And it is, and he needs to be taken care of, and Godspeed, God word, that word needs to be.
Name, which is a little piano string, and that'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
You want to have some cause and effect. Let's have some cause and effect. And that shouldn't startle the world. That should just bring everybody closer together and say, "Oh,
One
that
piano
can be."
string. Can't hear nothing else.
Pull that motherfucker's pants down. I guarantee Bill Gates has got a big old fucking clit too.
Oh, absolutely, and a double D size pair of tits.
Fucking woman,
Just had them installed.
And nothing against that, but it's like, don't act like you're a man when you're a woman, and kill everybody doing it, and just laugh about it. Well, I guess Anthony Fauci and people are saying we killed a bunch of people. That let that be their own. They can be their own judge of that. Well, yeah, we're being the judge of that, and we want justice.
Silence doesn't solve anything, good people.
My friend says there ain't none. He was special forces. He said there ain't none.
I mean,
there is no justice.
I just can't fucking believe that people aren't fucking pissed off, man.
They're numb. Numb.
Fucking pussies. Bunch of fucking pussies.
I'll do $1.
Who would have thought the truth is privilege? You have a right to it. Like clean water, it's a privilege. Truth, it's a privilege and not a right.
I got to
How they attack rights,
spring water. I can bottle it up. Spring water, I'll bottle it up, send it up there.
Everything's a privilege. You don't have
Who's that motherfucker from Nestle that is the head of the World Economic Forum now and was talking about that clean water?
Clean water is a privilege and not a fucking right.
I got two places.
AI has more rights and privileges to clean water than the good people.
Basin of Itchituckney. It's clean water. Man.
That shit blows my fucking
mind. I want that shit and sell it. What y'all need? H2O. Fuck that. Pop it.
Yeah, that's pretty nutty.
Yeah, I got no city water. I got two places. I got, right there, Jasper, and I got them up in Brantford. I can pump some clear water.
I've been using distilled water to make my coffee lately. You guys been doing any of the distilled water, making tea in this time of year? I think it's really good for you.
Oh, I'm gonna send you just remind me. You just reminded me. I'm glad I haven't sent that package. I have so many different things I want to put in it. My grandmother used to make care packages. Well, my grandmother used to make care packages when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
And so when I send people packages, I send them care package. But yours has got a few things in it, and you just reminded me. I said I'm going to send you a sample of this experiment sitting on my table right now. I'm going to send you a bottle of it. Essentially, it's Bill Bunting's recipe for gut health.
Oh, really?
And I fermented it with cannabis and honey, and I let it soak for about 2 months now. So it's pretty quote unquote fermented. It's still out in the sunlight. It's essentially like a sun tea.
For gut biome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right. Gut health. but you know, I added cannabis to it for pain relief and honey
Yeah.
for flavor. Honey.
Yeah. Is that some of your uncle's?
Yep.
Yep. Nice.
Yep. So I mean, it's a little bit of America in a bottle.
Heck
Bill's,
yeah.
Bill's from Kentucky, and it's got honey and cannabis, the main fused together in it.
Yeah. I miss, I became his friend on
He had
Facebook and
knowledge about mushrooms that I wouldn't listen to anyone else. When it comes to
yeah.
mushrooms, I wouldn't listen to anyone else.
Hmm.
Nope.
Does he have the mushroom hat?
No, that's Paul Stamets.
Gotcha.
But if those two got in the same room, they would essentially be saying a lot of the same things.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. They're just so connected that way.
Right.
I mean, they're from the same spore, basically,
Paul Stamets cured his mother of breast cancer with turkey tail mushrooms
Wow.
from Quebec, and Bill Bunting's from Canada. But those two guys have an extensive knowledge on mushrooms. And you add a third person in the equation, Terrence Howard. Terrence Howard's been dead for some time, but his knowledge and his perspective on mushrooms and mankind's history around mushrooms um, will never be touched.
Would you say that one strain of mushrooms was called again?
Well, the Jesus mushroom
Yes, sir.
is the Amanita muscaria, and I've had that one. But
Yeah.
I feel like the albino penis envy is more powerful.
Albino penis envy. That's right.
Big trip, man.
Every,
Holy shit, that was something else.
there's 5,000 different strains of mushrooms, and every one of them has a different purpose.
Yeah.
They all do something different. Just like with cannabis, there's almost that many strains of cannabis to take marijuana.
Yeah. They're a scrubber, man. They scrub the human body.
Right.
It's like the sky was looking at me, and there were snakes everywhere. I took a big hit of the penis in me. That was some wild. That was a wild ride. That was a wild ride. Couldn't hardly walk. It was some shit.
Oh, you take a nickel of penis envy, and you never you're done.
Wow. So you just
Yeah.
how do you just eat it or what?
Well, yeah. Well,
Shit.
there's different levels of doses. There's micro dosing. Major mushroom experts will tell you micro dosing is 1 gram, depending on the body size.
Oh,
Even for you, a micro dose would still be 2 grams.
Yeah.
Hero's Quest is an eighth, which is 3.5. You want to have a conversation with God? 7 grams.
7 grams.
But
and,
What about 9 grams?
and beyond.
right.
That hit and beyond.
It won't kill you. That's the biggest fear with people. But once you hear different strains that are safe, like Amanita muscaria, the golden cannabis, penis envy won't kill you. It'll give you a hell of a ride. And that's what you're looking for ultimately is a ride.
Well, exactly, because you can't really
No, I
you
mean,
can't overdose on something that's organic.
but people like yourself are looking for the trance vision, the psychotronic vision, the shaman's quest.
Yep, the clairvoyance vision of it.
Right, and you're gonna get
Yep.
that best from penis envy or albino or mascaria. That's the red mushroom with white spots, and the albino penis envy is just all white and blue.
White and blue.
The blue is because of penicillin and mycelium. The bluer it is, the more potent it is. Remember, it's a mold. So
Yeah.
you're eating something that grows out of shit, so it doesn't taste good. Medicine doesn't taste good.
Well,
Right.
I think that blows me away too. Is like, I want to talk about that when we pass. You know, we shed our vessels. Like, why are they so adamant about embalming you and sucking all your fucking organs out of you?
Because they
You
want
know
to
what I mean?
energy from leaving this realm.
Yes.
They're trying to trap your soul within this realm.
Hmm.
You know, reincarnation is a curse. It's not a blessing.
So listen, you can escape this some bitch.
And that's where I differ from Buddhist monks and uh, other teachings because they want you to think that reincarnation is a gift or understanding that it's real as a gift. But
Because they
reality is
dogs
you're being
do.
prevented from moving out of here. You're being prevented from evolving. You're being prevented from going.
Right. I wish
Hmm.
They're
to
preventing you
go.
from going to home base. They don't want you to go see God.
Exactly, and I think that's why all those burial mounds are by living water springs, is because they buried the
Control living
giants were
water.
buried by the living water.
They want to control the living water. That's why all banks are on tributaries and moving states of water, river banks. Banks are on the river
Hmm.
because they're trying to control currency and water. And currency and water is expressed through paper money. Isn't
And
that
we
fucking,
are.
isn't it fucking funny how my father was in the paper industry for 50 years and listen to the shit that's coming out of my mouth? Most men are like dogs, and the only thing they want to fucking do is goddamn chase paper.
And my dad bent copper.
I'm
He
laughing
did.
my ass off about it, and there's nowhere to go with it.
My dad bent copper and shoved it in furnaces. Worked at Lennox.
My
Worked
dad
for
made
me.
magazine paper for the propaganda machines.
That's wild.
I just said
Well,
I'm a propagandist.
you think about it. The digital world has taken everything out of production so much. And look what it's just done to the classroom, the paper industry.
Right.
I mean, fuck, man. My grandfather used to sell pens for a living.
My grandfather used to fix broken bicycles.
You know what I mean? But yeah, there was people. He was a traveling fucking pin salesman, pen and just like there was traveling fucking people that guys sold paper.
Amazing.
Crazy art material or whatever.
So now we're getting into prophecy. Right. This isn't a part of the. I'm not part of the program. I'm predicting prophecies, predicting programming, predicting the future. Like, whoa.
Well,
Predict.
don't put yourself on Time Magazine because that means you're a trans.
I know I'm not interested, but the fool of the year right here.
Yeah,
Fucking
I
great.
think that's something. There's something to that Time Magazine, though.
Fucking proud of myself, eh? Pictures are worth more than words. Can't
Oh, they are.
can't tell the story. You should give them pictures
Man,
instead.
they have such cause and effect. Those memes and stuff,
Yeah.
Matt, and putting some music to it. I put those ones out there. The only, and I don't give a shit. I put 2 cents together. Who sees it? But it's really neat when they're seen by 50 to 75,000 people in 2 or 3 fucking days, because that's just cause and effect of truth.
Yep.
And I can't, you've said that so many times. I can't only talk to what fucking 4 or 5 people a day if I have a good day. But if you can say something in a photo and a little message to get the same cause and effect as what you're doing, and I'm trying to do the same thing in a different way,
You are. And I share your stuff because I find humor in it.
I think I try to be funny too, because I think it's just a form of people understanding. We have to be laughing about how bad we've been fucking duped,
Yeah.
You know, look at,
How fucking stupid the parents were, the grandparents, the elders. Wow.
I mean,
If
I want my dad to understand that he's been duped, but he won't. That it's okay. But I still want to say, I want him to. He's had it. I don't know. I'm just happy for him where he's at. I guess that's all it can be. You know, and he doesn't understand where I'm at.
and my whole life, my friends, my family, my parents. Man, when I was born, I was diagnosed with spinal meningitis in 1981.
Yeah.
Baby killer disease. Killer of babies. But I didn't die from that. And it disappointed my mother and my father because I didn't. Then my mother.
What that was? What were you diagnosed after you were born with that?
Yeah, I was only. I was. Yeah, I was a year old. They gave me.
But then is that where they kind of started doing some prenatal testing?
I mean, man, my whole life has been a goddamn science experiment.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers tried to drill a hole in my head when I was a child. They wanted to take my pineal gland away. I mean, my pituitary gland. Excuse me.
They must have fucking known who you were. They must have known who you were early on.
This is esoteric knowledge, Dick. Some people have two glands. They have a pineal gland and a pituitary, PITA, PITA, PITA gland. They have a pituitary gland.
Pituitary gland.
That's new knowledge for you, I bet. Some people are born with both.
Gotcha.
But think about this. America is a pineal colony. You have a pineal gland. We have a penal code. We have a penal justice system. Penal
Yeah.
colonies. Isn't that amazing?
Penis complexes.
The pineal gland is the masculine. The pituitary gland is the feminine.
Gotcha.
And they're always robbing PETA to pay Paul. Paul is the pineal gland. The pituitary gland is Peter. Peter Pan.
That is amazing.
Robbing Peter to pay Paul. I solved it. My grandparents would be fucking proud of me. They were still alive.
No, I think it'd just be amazing. I mean, I don't even know what my grandfather would think of that shit that he'd be hearing coming out of his grandson's mouth. I mean, he would be thinking I was a. I mean, they'd just be fucking blown away. The things the things we all say.
Allah. And Allah is no different than Yahweh. Yahweh, Allah, Jehovah. They're all moon gods. They're all moon gods.
Yeah.
The Chinese worship the moon. We faked the moon landing so we could get rid of the moon god.
Yep. But I believe so. Yeshua was Jesus.
Yeah,
And Miriam was Mary.
right.
And Mary had just as much healing energy as Jesus.
Have you ever heard? Have you ever heard of the Aquarian Gospels?
Huh.
I think you should listen to them.
Aquarian Gospels?
Yeah. When you're bored, you got nothing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, there's audiobooks on it, but it goes along with what you're saying right now. So keep going with what you're thinking, feeling. But just remember, on your own time, we're in the age of Aquarius. And I'm telling you to look at the Aquarian Gospels, which is supposedly written by Jesus.
Yeah.
So isn't it weird that a book written by Jesus was left out of the Bible?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus had his own book, and it was called the
Well,
Aquarian Gospel.
because they're just a life story, but
So that's one
absolutely.
that you will find a lot of wow in.
Yeah, I will.
Another one you'll find a lot of wow in is the Gospel of Thomas. How come Gospel of Thomas is left out of the Bible? Thomas was one of Jesus' disciples. Why'd they erase his book? Turns out they're picking and choosing the books they like or don't like. I call that censorship, restricting free speech. My thesis says all we have today is consented to speech patterns because of the television, man. Most people can't see that picture or they don't want to.
No.
And the ones that do, my hat's off to you because guess what just happened? You beat AI at its own fucking game. Congratulations. Welcome to the party.
Mm-hmm. Got to the other side of the fucking time. We can spend time.
We got to the other side. Break on through to the other side. We did.
Yeah.
We already broke on through.
Ain't so fun now, is it? Here's you, here's me. Look at me, look at you.
Here's to me looking at you, looking at me, looking at you.
It's an honor.
How the hell are you any different than me? Because I'm you.
It's an honor.
That's why everybody should be fucking paying me. What the fuck could you imagine what I would do with $1 bazillion? The hell am I gonna do with $1 bazillion? I wouldn't even know. I'll take your suggestions though.
Well, I think you'd be laying on a beach and eating something good, hopefully.
Go down.
Should I buy the whole country and rebuild it from the ground up?
Come on in.
You know?
Man, that'd be nice. I don't know. That'd be,
We just
you
we can
know,
like the Chinese. If everybody in the world owes me money, then I'll take that money and I'll just buy the country.
Yes, you did.
look how everybody just thinks Elon's great because he just keeps getting more and more money.
He's not even earning that money. He's getting it in tax relief. He's getting it in grants, and it's not coming from the sale of his cars
No, but why do people worship that shit?
because of propaganda.
Yeah,
Maybe
we're on.
propaganda will do to you.
This is the largest psyop.
Oh, wicked. Do you know what the second cousin to propaganda is?
Come on down.
Sales and marketing and religious propaganda or programming, right?
I think the truth is right running parallel to propaganda right now. I mean, that's why Trump's probably having a hard. He said he was nervous, huh?
Oh, wicked. And I'm sitting over here chuckling. Trump, I have no idea why you're nervous. Wish I could help you out, buddy. I'm sorry I can't help you. I have no help for you.
That's why I was so excited for this year because I don't
What's
even
wrong then? There's no helping you at this point. Like,
I don't even listen to that motherfucker anymore.
this shit's amazing. And I'm not even looking for it. It's just coming my way.
I mean, it's almost like he's just
I'm on that frequency.
did he just kind of lose his did he lose his magic? Is he almost kind of like as bad as Biden right now?
Yeah. Yeah. They all lost their magic abilities.
They did, man. That's fucking nuts.
That's amazing. And this video content right here, this next clip right here, it's actually called Got Nuts. That's what we titled this one. You got nuts? I don't think you do. I think they've been clipped by the two-party system. I think silence makes you a rape victim, and I'm your therapist. I wonder where the fuck's my goddamn trophy.
It's
Do I get
shattered. You broke your trophy. You know right where it's at.
yeah, it's in my
You're
back.
the one that broke it.
I was so disgusted, man. I really was. When I received that trophy, I sat there thinking about it for a minute, and I was like, wow. I smashed a $5,000 piece of trophy. I smashed it cost them $5,000 to make that trophy.
And they they wrote it
I
off
just
because they probably own the fucking trophy company.
I sat there and said to Self, I said, Self, you've been in the 98th percentile since the age of 11. You've been fucking comprehending English since the age of 11. You've been reading at a college level since 11.
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers are like babies, sissified, codified cunts. They need safe spaces to cry in. They need protection from me because protection is a fucking racket and a scam. Like life insurance.
Right.
Yep.
They said to me I was going to be dead by 2000. That's the year 2000. Here it is, 2026. Do you think I believe in any of you fucktards anymore? I'm kind of
No.
Not marijuana. No fucking shit.
I'm kind of fucking pissed off that I'm still here and I ain't dead according to your prognosis. You might suffer psychosis because of terrorism. Like my fucking diagnosis. You're all suffering from mass psychosis and hypnosis because of the television. And I'm a hypnosis that's onto the fucking shit.
Hey,
What's the play games with me?
what's Chuck been up to?
I love these rants.
Check it out.
George Carlin.
No, it's been
The only thing the two parties are concerned with is soybean futures, which is why you have soy boys today and soy girls.
Right.
And you can thank Obama for that. The black president. Oh, that's sexist and racist.
Oh boy.
yeah, where's that frickin' faggot at?
Did you know that bastard's related to Adolf Hitler?
They all want to court of law.
Yep, they all are. I mean, he's just part of that whole Napoleon regime.
It's amazing.
But I mean, they got to be. They're part AI.
Because of my observations, Dick, I'm here to tell you that society splits into three classes. Right? You ever watch They Live?
Yeah.
You can call me.
I've only no. I've only seen. I know what it represents. You know what I mean?
You can call me Randy. You and I are friends, but I'm going to have to beat the shit out of you before I can get you to wear these fucking glasses that I'm wearing already.
Yep.
It takes a lot to get people to wear my glasses. And once you put the glasses on, there's no taking them off.
Nope.
Uh-uh.
And that's why I think we need to figure out how to get those Dicenian glasses, man. We need
Exactly.
either that.
That's a big part of this. I like that. And I want to adapt to it some other ideas so I can really expose to the flat earth community the real problems. You know how they always talk about the fishbowl lens?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
what happens when you turn the fishbowl lens backwards, right?
Yep.
You got a convex lens, you got a concave lens. Did you know that when you have a focalized lens that's bowing, like a bowl,
Battery.
it causes all the light to focalize to a center point. It brings all the light to one point. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Whereas a fishbowl lens causes refraction and disbursement. Isn't that amazing? I'm a high school dropout, Dick. And so the simple solution here is to create a water-based lens so that when they're wearing these goggles that are water-based, the light penetrates through a water-based lens and causes refraction before it penetrates the eyeball. And in science and theorem, this causes and creates a double refraction. What kind of picture will they be seeing inside their head?
Oh fuck, man.
I'm your buddy. I'm your pal. Think about that and let's make it fucking happen. We could do the
Wow.
class stuff too. I'm down.
Yeah, you're just adding another lace to the sigil.
I'm showing you how we can actually expose flat earthers to their own goddamn bullshit that was financed by the John Birch Society 100 fucking years ago, thanks to Aleister Crowley and Winston Churchill.
Yeah, but don't you think people in the flat earth
I hate flat earthers. My daddy's
they,
one of them. Okay.
but I believe that. But Matt, I mean, if you look at Genesis 1:1, which is 11,
Right.
when God created Earth, it's
And that's why I do things the way I do. I talk about language and the words.
but it's still flat Earth in an enclosed environment. You know what I mean? It's
Which is
just
what
a
causes
flat
the
plane.
How did we go? Right? Every religion in the world has common grounds. In the beginning was the word. And it translates the same in every religion in the world. In the beginning, God made noise.
Yeah.
Right? And the noise was God, and the noise was with God, which is the word. But this is where, as a literate person like myself, I start laughing about the whole situation and I ask for specificity. Which word was God speaking? What was the frequency of that word?
Mm-hmm.
And who spoke that word? Male or female? Because, the religious people, half of them think God is male, and the other half think God is female. I'm an observer. I'm not prejudiced.
No, we've been blinded by the light so fucking bad and we've been spun around, sent from home.
The reason why they faked the moon landing was so they could fake out you of your god. They could steal your god. They could get rid of the moon god, and their sun god would reign supreme. These pagan fucks. These sun worshiping devils.
Sun worshiping devils.
Feeding off your children. Child sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
What's America #1 in? Child trafficking? That should be a topic of conversation for any good parent.
Well, that's the whole man. Where are the missing children? Low jacked, 30 years.
And think about this with the surveillance state that we have because of AI, security cameras, traffic cameras, and cell phones. No one knows where the children are.
Actually, has anybody asked AI where are all the missing children?
Somebody, that's a great idea.
Hey, Grok, how do we find all the missing children that get eaten every fucking day? Well, they're in you. They turn them into Soylent Green, and you absorb them in the water, and they feed them back to you.
Oh, the beautiful people eat your children,
And that's where Bill Gates is in my fucking community. And I ask that question: is like,
remember,
why is
they think they're better than us because they only drink the blood. So you got to see the bigger picture, right? Vampires think they reign supreme, but they're parasites and they feed off of the blood of the innocent and children.
yeah.
But we're lesser beings because they grind up the bodies of those children and then feed them to you in chicken nuggets and hamburger patties. So you're the cannibals.
Yeah.
And they're the better people because they're only drinking blood.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It is
And
crazy.
now
I
they're just
learned that from the Blade trilogy. You ever watch the Blade trilogy? Oh, it's creepy. You should watch all 3 movies and sit there and ask yourself, how much of this is real or not real? And then after you watch those 3
Blade
movies,
trilogy.
Blade with Wesley Snipes. Yeah. It's all about hunting vampires.
Wesley Snipes. That's some cool shit. That was some cool shit.
The third one's really interesting because in the third one, it gives you a futuristic idea about humans being in plastic bags where vampires can drain them of their life essence and keep them in a chemically sedated state in a coma. And they could just drain them for blood forever, 100 years. So they don't have to go hunting anymore when they have these warehouses where they have bags with humans in them and they're just draining them of their life essence, their blood, their plasma. They're chemically feeding them, but chemically keeping them in a sedated state. That was in a movie.
You just explained a 2030 smart city, cognitive smart city with smart meters, and through 6G technology, plasma harvesting centers, right through the fucking right in their box. You don't have to leave. You just stay in your little box and they mine crypto right out of you, and you think you're doing something, but they're killing you.
But I realized how to reverse engineer the whole thing.
They did.
If you're sitting silent to me, then I can essentially feed off of you.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to say no to me. You don't know how to.
But yeah, when you know how the human body works and is put together, and you know how much energy it's producing and how much energy it just loses through heat loss, and that's electricity.
And I noticed after 25 years of doing public commentary and dealing with public officials and licensed professionals in the union, after 25 years of public speaking, when I step in the ring, your blood runs cold. Like you're staring at the fucking devil. But you're the fucking devils that I'm facing down.
I'd like to get somebody to see somebody try to debate you good.
They won't do it. They won't do it.
You ever seen that talking show, Crocodile Dundee?
They won't do it.
There's this big fucking bull and it's gonna chase him down. It's gonna charge him, and he just picks up the bull horns and goes, whoa.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the bull just fucking kneels. I figured that all out. And Matador is a bull fighter.
Yeah.
I beat all the goddamn bulls.
Well, it's
doing
so. I think it's
So I'm
just
gonna do it for them.
when you really can blast somebody with some truth, you shell shock them and you knock them right out of their chair
Yep.
and you get their attention.
I expose you to what the hell would you want to call this? High crimes, treason, sedition, child trafficking, crimes against humanity.
Yeah, all above the above.
But yes, all of them. All of them.
And the good people are just gotta sit silent. That's fucking amazing. Is that all you're good for?
Well, I know, and it's kind of fun to say some of this shit to see if anybody's actually gonna say something, and they
You don't long
don't.
enough, and you realize the majority won't say anything, man.
Oh my lord!
Where you know that you're in the truth.
Yeah. Well, when you're in the truth is like when you start seeing your local police department pages popping up on your fucking feed.
I'm so mind blown right now, man, and I feel like a fucking shark, Dick.
It's
My
amazing.
friend
Yeah.
Steve Robinson just got interviewed by, he's a really busy guy. So I mean, it's like I consider him a friend or a colleague because we're in the same field.
Yep.
And it's weird how he'll put out a story, I'll put out a story, and then I'll see his story, and then I'll want to show his story next to my story. Can you figure out why I want to do that for you? Because remember, I'm a high school dropout and I don't know any better.
Who's this? Who is this guy you're talking about?
He runs a independent media outlet called The Main Wire.
Oh, gotcha.
He's got about 20,000 followers right now, and the ex-governor, LePage, is in support of The Main Wire. But the current governor is anti The Main Wire because it's independent journalism. The Bangor Daily is the major news outlet for Maine.
Yeah, is that guy blowing some?
My brother to know that the Bangor Daily is completely controlled by George Soros.
Yeah.
Just like the Boston Globe, the New York Times. That was one of George Soros's biggest achievements is buying up all of these failing. They were failing business. Yeah. Mainstream media outlets, USA Today, New York Times, the public broadcasting system,
right,
PBS,
right down to everybody's local paper.
He went to every local paper and bought them out. And no one's talking about it. And that fucking amazes me. It fucking amazes me. And I'm a high school dropout with a fucking 9th grade education watching Maine go on a federal Title IX investigation live from District 9. I can't make this shit up. I couldn't make it up, even if I tried to.
Yeah.
How many numbers are there? 9?
9.
How many months when you're in the womb? 9? Head, neck, chest, back, abdomen, 2 arms, 2 legs, 9 parts of the body.
What's the whole cat with the 9 lives?
Cat 9 lives. Yeah, why do they have 9 lives? I haven't figured that part out yet. What about cat of 9 tails? A cat with 9 tails. Cat of 9 tails.
Well, that's why, because I think they say a cat's got 9 lives is because you see it again is because they never die, and they're just such a tight loop of what they really are as a species, I guess. I don't know. I mean, they just you've seen a fucking cat like a white cat with little tan spots on its ears, and
Hey,
you've seen that cat 1,000 times in your life, you know.
is anyone finding it funny that I don't even have an education? I have observations under my belt.
That's a great way to put it. You have great
I don't have an,
observations.
I don't have an education.
Well, you're fucking detailed, observant.
They always said I don't pay attention or that I don't listen well. Turns out I pay more attention than they think, and I listen better than the majority do.
Yeah.
Due to precognition and empathy, it turns
They,
out I'm the scariest motherfucker in the room. Call me
yeah, they,
number one. Why? Because I tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, and you can't handle the truth, like Jack Nicholson said. I might be the shiny one.
hey, you know who's got a pretty good following is Jason Christoph, that's originally from Canada.
This is my 7th YouTube channel and my 18th Facebook.
But he says a lot of the same things too, and I think you say it's a lot better, but I think he would add a lot. He's interesting. He's been over there in like Batavia or something, and it doesn't ever fucking. He just bitches about how it doesn't fucking. It's always gray. There's another shade of gray. Just dingy all the time, like Seattle. And he's like, he wants some fucking sunshine,
And I'm proving tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the African proverb that nobody argues with a fool.
Yeah.
Can we say that that's part of what I'm proving today? Nobody argues with a drunk fool. Especially when I'm the drunk fool talking. The fuck? Only the fool knows everything. Nobody argues with a foolish person. They'll wind up foolish in the process. You can't fool a person that runs around. I'm the dum dum. I'm the sucker. I'm the stupid fuck. Do you think you care at that point? You don't care what people think of you. It doesn't pay your rent, your utilities, your mortgage, your child support, and it doesn't put food on your fucking table. It didn't make a goddamn difference, did it?
No.
And only the fool gets that. No one else gets it, Only the fool is savvy to this shit. No one else is savvy to it. How the fuck did that happen? And I'm here to be an inspiration to the fucking children, the fucking children, the fucking children. Children, I'm here to offend your parentage because they didn't teach you a fucking thing. How you like me now, motherfuckers? You're fired! I'm gonna get them goddamn riled up, Nick.
That's good.
They need to be riled the fuck up. I don't know why you're confused about the situation that you're fucking facing.
I agree.
I'm the situation that you're fucking facing. Let's clarify. I realized that simplicity can explain away complexity. Now, analogies can be used to explain confusing situations that you're facing on a daily. Less is more and more is less. We call this quantitative easing, Dick. Quality over quantity. What's really important in life, quality or quantity? These are philosophical issues, but I'm here to make you hear them, and others, many others, lots of others. You have any idea how many times hags I handed out before I went live 3 hours ago? I must have fucking huge nuts, big ones. Because of observable statistics due to chemical castration, eugenics agendas, and sterilization of a nation. That is the agenda, sterilization of a nation, eugenics, chemical castration of the dogs. God forbid they reproduce. Because of not listening to either party, by default, I'm in the top 20% already. Isn't that amazing, Dick? I have a hard time hearing anyone but myself. Our situation. And the majority are conditioned to do what? Believe the television? Republicans or the Democrats? Who do you fucking favor? Not yourself. And Chad's going to be the new fucking director of music for these productions. I love Chad, my brother. I want to encourage his creativity. I don't want to discourage him. I want to see him create a symphony that's fucking beautiful and you all fall in love with it. Be the next Mozart, Chad. Oh, fuck. Only you can be you, Chad. No one else can be you. I can't do that for you. Same with Dick. I can't be Dick. Dick, I can't be you. You're the only one that's you. How am I supposed to be you?
No.
Fucking crazy. I don't want to be either one of you, by the way.
No.
I
No.
like you, me.
Right. It's an honor. It's an honor to be here with all y'all.
Isn't that a higher truth for men to hear? Only you can be you.
Yeah. You each and every one of us is one of a kind.
No one else can be you, Chad. No one else can be you, Dick. No one else can be Chuck or Andrew. You're all different. None of you are the same.
It's an honor. It's an honor to be here with y'all.
Welcome to church. Church of the Tripping Monkeys.
Oh man. Agreed. Yeah.
This ain't about a competition. It's about, hey, can we all get on the same fucking page? Both parties are lying to you. Propaganda's conditioning you to favor artificial intelligence over natural intelligence. Ain't that amazing? And I want to shout out Lord Fushi for this nice visual aid. I'm going to steal from him, but it's his, and I know it's his, but I want to share it with you because I think it's goddamn beautiful. And it really changed the way I looked at things many years ago. And I've never been the same since because of a good few people that I found by accident. And I'm going to force you to see these great people by quote unquote accident. But I don't believe in accidents. I just like that word for the situation that you're facing. I created this by accident. But was it really by accident? Because I don't think it was.
Why?
Higher cost.
I don't know too.
No, it looks awesome. I'm just kind of getting tired. I'm gonna get quiet eventually. So I'm listening, checking it out.
You know, you're okay. When you go to somebody else's channel, they're like that fucking snake and Mowgli. Trust in me, believe in me, right? Try to put a spell on you. It's wild. But over here, trust in yourself. Trust in yourself. Completely backwards. How come that's not popular yet? You know? If you don't believe in yourself, who's going to? Nobody else, right? Doesn't it begin and end with you? If you don't trust you, how can you expect anyone else to? It's a great question. How about this one? If you don't love or like yourself, how can you expect anyone else to? It's another great question. If you don't believe yourself, how can you expect anyone else to? That's three great questions in a fucking row. Let's get some answers from the smart people. Doesn't it begin and end with you? Yes, no. I don't know. Isn't that amazing? And they're gonna call me what? Sexist, racist, a dumb nigger. I might be illiterate. I might be a stupid fuck. But I sure as shit am fucking observant to my fucking reality, ain't I? Yes, no? It's a biological function, isn't it? Do you have eyeballs? Do you know how to use them? Do you know how they work? Because guess what? I do. How you pupils doing tonight? Can you believe the shit that you're watching right now? Is it hard to believe this shit? I've been telling my friends for the last year that I broke the matrix. I cracked it. No one believes me, huh? Should I cry or laugh? George Washington, the first president of the United States. Know thyself. Thyself. Be true. If I'm not lying to me, then you can't lie to me either. You're not even capable of lying to me. You know why? I didn't lie to you. So the only thing that's left is you lying to yourself because you hate yourself and you hate me for telling you all about it. Isn't that wild? Call that dark psychology, parapsychology, reverse psychology. I always thought it was weird that Maine state flower, a pineal cone, a pine cone, right?
Top nuts. Top
Yeah.
nuts.
Isn't that weird? How the pine cone in Maine is a state flower? Out of all the flowers in the world, you pick the fucking pine cone, the pineal gland, the pine cone.
That's the number one. That's the best thing to do Tai Chi with.
To be the main state flower, you pick the pine cone, the pineal gland. Isn't it weird how the pineal gland and the pine cone have the same geometric form?
In Florida, we got the pine tree. We got a lot of tree down here.
Did I teach any of you that shit in school?
No, no, it was all out in the field. We learned about the pine cone.
I just exposed you to the heart of mathematics. Isn't that shit amazing? That's the one thing that mathematicians and scientists are terrified of. The dragon.
And pine cones are great.
That dragon, which is the heart of mathematics. Hardcore.
Yeah, the green pine cone will give you the secret truth about pine cone. Don't.
Most of these institutions, speech patterns are a result of their sponsors. They only repeat after their sponsors. They favor their sponsors because they're their sponsors. I don't have any sponsors over here.
Got no sponsors. No.
I'm my sponsor. I sponsor myself. That's confusing the shit out of people. That's wild.
I will vote for myself, and I will vote for you too.
See?
You can nearly vote. I would.
See how funny this shit becomes?
Right? Right.
When you vote for yourself, you're sexist and racist. Because you didn't vote for either party to fucking kill you. Fuck you or kill you. It's amazing. They want to send you overseas to die for your mama.
They're all fucking bitches, so what the fuck? Don't vote for none of these motherfuckers, yeah?
Right. That's the simple solution for Simon.
Yeah. They're all baby fuckers. Fuck it. Don't vote for this bitches.
Why would you put people in power that want to see you dead? That just doesn't make any sense to me.
And don't want to have no kids. Don't want you to have no kids. Want to fuck children.
They
And
don't
no.
live. They don't care if you die.
They hope
They want you to live on EBT.
they're planning on you dying. And they plan on you dying, is what they plan.
They want you all to kill each other for a dollar.
Right. Right. Yeah.
And when I tell you about it, oh, it's sexist, racist.
Mm, they cry. Cry and they cry.
I sat here and simply realized one day while smoking a doobie that all systems are parasitic. None of them are sustainable.
It's collapsed.
They collapse because people wake up and realize there's no benefit. They're just being fed off of by the systems that they're laboring for. Hi, everybody. Meet everybody. Everybody, meet everybody. Hey, everybody. Here's a simple idea for you all. What if everybody eats everybody until there's nobody left? I could tell a story about it, but then I'd be the only one. Won't hear it. No witnesses, no evidence, no bodies, no crimes, because we all ate each other until there's nobody left.
Pork chop.
Doesn't that sound goddamn disturbing to you?
Oh, yeah.
And they don't think that I'm a dragon. Isn't that amazing?
I've been in Black Dragon.
What is it that they think I am? A floor mat? Dog poop?
You're in the land of dragons. You're in the land of dragons.
We're in a never-ending story. I'm the luck dragon.
Falcon, are you Falcon?
Yeah.
I want to betray you. What do you need? You need me to call out your fucking name? Right. I mean,
Shit's amazing. Found out I was a luck dragon.
well, I've been looking for a ride out this
How you ever
motherfucker.
lose when
I
you're
am waiting.
a luck dragon?
Uh,
Dragon. That's why you never lose. Because you're the fucking luck dragon. You're
I'm,
Falcon
down,
in this fucking never-ending story.
I'm down here in Florida. It's about a flood. It's about a flood down here in Florida. It's a
And I
horror
think
trade.
those people,
I'm gonna trade you cousin.
chicken head motherfuckers.
Might need a ride. Might need a ride up out of Florida. It's gonna flood.
You don't know
What?
anything about water. Sonoluminescence confuses you. English word spells confuse you too. And most people's reality is founded in word spells. You take the right word spells away, poof, their house collapses in on itself. I find that to be rather interesting.
Yeah.
Right? I don't believe in coincidences. Can you explain to me why my family had a 500-year-old Bible? 500. That's not common. I also said along the way that my mother's father was a shaman and my father's father was a shaman too. So I'm a sufferer from shamanism and Gnosticism. Both. They're cousins. I should consider myself a tourist and realize, tourism is $1 billion industry. Tourism. I'm a tourist, and tourism is a $1 billion industry. I should just go traveling. Well, gypsies and nomads are traveling peoples. They're not stationary at all. They follow the migratory patterns of animals. I think it's because they might be in sync with nature. What the hell do I know? Nothing.
Hell if I know. Come down to Florida.
Pinky is key to your brain, which is why Pinky will take over the universe, not the brain.
Pinky in the brain.
Pinky and the brain. Pinky and the brain, 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 brain.
Pinky in the brain. Take over the world.
What you gonna do today, Pinky? Take over the world. Water.
Over the world.
Cause resonance between my left and right ears to transmit out like a tuning fork and affect other tuning forks or nodal points or radio heads or talking heads or people. Man, water's wild. Water's world. Never really taught about Water's World. Were we? I don't think we were.
No? It's gonna be all of a sudden down here in Florida. But Dolores Cannon said, all of a sudden.
Amazing. What's in your water, Grace? I hope Grace sees this tonight. You know, she never left my side, man. Despite everybody's shit talking, she didn't abandon.
That's why it's rare.
She is top notch. We wouldn't be where we're at right now today without Grace and her assistance in making these beautiful productions. So I give thanks for Grace's labor in producing these streams.
Yes, thank you.
If it wasn't for Grace, we wouldn't have church today. Nope. Let's go to that one. I forgot about that one. That one's so great. We'll go to the next one. The universe, it speaks in frequency, which happens to be 432, not 440. And isn't it weird how 432 is part of that 9-factor grid? 432, 9. And 440 is part of that 8 frequency, which is height. Four 440 adds up to 8, and 432 adds up to 9. Isn't that wild?
Right on my money.
Pythagorean theorem was based in the frequency of 432 hertz. Look what happens when you divide or multiply by 432. Half of 432 divided in half. You have 216. 206 is 9. And half of 216 is 108. 108 is 9. Half of 108 is 54, 27, 13.5. What's going on here? Why are all these frequencies rooted in 9? Isn't that great or a fair question to be asking? So I created the concept or a theorem called Dragon 9 because the dragon is number 9. And that's what you fear most, the dragon or the number 9. And the number 9 just stands for God. So that's what you're terrified of, God. But then you find out that you're an extension of God. You're God in the flesh. So you're little God. Hey, everyone's their own God. Why would you want to be a people or a person then?
Thanks, that. Thanks being your own God.
I don't want to be a people or a person. I'm my own God. Aren't you?
Sovereignty God.
But you also realize that you get what you give. It's an energy relationship at that point.
You got to give it a little beast to get a little beast.
You can't run around with an attitude of entitlement. I didn't sit here and tell you I was entitled to this knowledge. I essentially told you that it fell in my fucking lap. I didn't go looking for this. It found me. Isn't that a better way of looking at it? It chose me. That's going to piss people off right there, right? I got chosen. Oh shit, they don't feel special now. Does it look like this was easy? You think you're going to go to school to figure this shit out? Huh? 3 hours in and no one said no to me, Rose. Not on Facebook or on YouTube.
Rose.
I would call that a technical knockout.
Rose. She's something else. Rose is a real trooper.
No one knows how to say no to me. Ha ha. Ha ha.
No, no, I can say no to you. What do you mean? Nobody can say no.
Isn't that funny, Rose?
I will agree with you more than I say no, though. You
I
know?
know. That's why I'm laughing around, running around. Ha ha. Ha ha. Only the fool knows it all. Ha ha. Ha ha. I
Hey,
say I just right there for my African brothers. I proved an African proverb. So you can't call me sexist or racist because African proverb says only the fool knows everything, and I just
so
proved it.
that music's for you, Rose. Beautiful Rose.
I,
Still with
I heard you and I shouted you out, bro. Only I know everything.
all right.
Hashtag only the fool knows.
Only Joker wins. Joker's wild. Joker wins.
Do I get a trophy for
Yeah, I got
majority stupidity?
my dad's got in his attic of trophies. And he's like, what am I gonna do with these 4 boxes? And I'm like, we gotta send it to Matt. We gotta send these trophies to Matt because he's the real winner, you know? That's the way it is.
Observation is a motherfucker, children.
I wanna add
They don't have anything to say for themselves. Look around, full circle, 360 degrees. Hello.
I wish my dad was here on the
Where?
I really do.
My father doesn't listen to anything that I say to him. Are you fucking kidding me? You think I know that he'd sooner blow his goddamn brains out than admit I'm right about anything.
My dad wouldn't do that, but he wouldn't say nothing. Like he would just do what he's gonna do, He wouldn't care really. If I'm right or wrong. I am right, and he might know it, but it wouldn't bother him that much. It wouldn't. It wouldn't. No. Okay.
I'm here to end the competition, Chad. Do you like my
We
video?
should.
I'm here to end
Yeah.
the competition.
Well, that's what puts us in hell is the competition of it all. The whole gotta do better than the next guy.
I'm here to save the children from their parents and their stupidity. Ain't that some shit? I found the holy fucking grail. And I even told my daddy at 15 when I left home, I'm going to find the fucking holy grail. And you know what? You're going to goddamn hate me for it. And you know what? I kept my fucking word.
You got the Holy Grail?
I found the holy grail. Is that a wire?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's different.
They, like truckers, they think it's a fucking fantasy.
Yeah, I mean, but how did you do that?
I actually fucking found it by accident.
Just stumbled across it. I'm just one day walking and just there it was.
Whoops.
Hosted Daisy. Bruh. What's that? Hosted Daisy.
That shit's wild.
Hosted Daisy is the Holy Grail.
Right in the fucking face. You know?
Right. Yeah, right in your fucking face.
Bam!
White guy.
It's pie in my fucking face. Only
Right in your.
pie right.
Yeah. Okay. I'm all right. I'm with you. I'm with you. Yeah. Right in your face.
And everybody else is chasing the gold and the silver and the paper. I'm like, no, you guys. It's pi. Power of the 1 to the 3, 1, 4. 1 plus 3 plus 1 plus 4. What's that add up to? Add it up. Come on, doggy.
9, bitch.
You know what I'm aware of that the majority will never wake up to? The power of 9.
Yeah. 9.
And I'm here to help you in regards to this. I'm here to fucking enlighten you. You could call me the illuminated one or the fucking shining one. Darwin warned you about this shit. He called it the fourth monkey.
Yeah.
The one
Yeah, I
that's
got.
walking around punching you on the mouth.
Yeah.
Guess what? I'm the fourth monkey. And I'm all grown up and not 5 years of age anymore.
The 99 monkey.
Isn't that amazing?
Right.
All they can do is thumb me.
Thumb it up, brother.
When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Thumbs up is life.
Right. Up or down. Up or down.
And thumbs down is death.
Well, there is no thumbs down in today's
But there
life.
hasn't been thumbs down for years, my brother.
There ain't never been no thumb down.
When was the last time you saw a thumb down on one of my streams?
You ain't allowed a thumb down. You ain't allowed no thumb down. You thumb down, you thumb
Thumb down.
up. If you thumbed out, you thumbed up right there, buddy. Thumbed out.
This
Yeah.
carte blanche allows me to do whatever I want.
Yeah, you thumb down, you
You
thumb up.
be Matthew, leave alone.
You better just thumb up because if you thumb down, if they find out, then you thumbed out of here.
Thumb it, Tom Thumb.
You better thumb it. For your own sake.
I told Bill Bunting, I said, bro, I think I know everything. And he said, don't go running around telling people that. They'll think you're crazy. I said, bro, they already think I'm fucking crazy. So that doesn't change the fucking thing, does it?
Yeah, that's a wah.
What the fuck?
Wah.
They thought I was crazy since I was born. Shit, I'm mentally impaired. And I'm
You
drunk too, which
you
makes
made
it funnier,
you
right?
made it. Made
Because
it
the
this
African philosophy says that nobody argues with a drunk fool. They steer clear of the motherfucker.
stand up there in Maine. You take another stand. Take a stand up there in Maine. That's good.
Means I don't need protection. I don't need a condom. I don't need a rubber. I don't need a flak jacket. I don't need a machine gun. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. My mouth is a Gatling gun.
Right. It is. It is a good. What? That's a weapon.
It's the worst weapon ever made.
Weapon, yeah, because then you can't, they can use the weapon against you when it's actual munitions and shit. But if you just,
Sonic weapon.
yeah, if you just say something, they can't do nothing about that. Not, not technically they shouldn't be able to. I got my black Sadie Anubis, Sadie Anubis,
Right.
copper, Frenchie, my Frenchie copper, and I got two cats. I got a calico and a gray and a white cat, two female cats. I had to clean out the old camper trailer today. That was the job, but I did it. Rose is still here. Rose,
How you doing, Rose? You're still here. You deserve a trophy. You should be
I
running
know,
around saying,
I know.
I survived Matthew Burrow's therapy sessions. Where is my fucking trophy?
A man from Florida. She needs a trophy. Made it. I made it.
Rose, how you doing?
Yeah. She's just listening.
She fell asleep.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
Dude, I do a lot of advertising. I just picked up a couple more customers.
Nice.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah. And I even sent him a link to the live stream. I said, "This is my YouTube channel. This is group therapy for men." You see, I don't need anyone to do advertising for me, Chad.
Yeah.
I'm an advertising expert. So good rising, good evening, infidels and deplorables and black sheep of the nation. I hope you're enjoying today's cognitive dissonance. We don't respect or salute either party because both parties are fucking lying to you, and we realize the whole divide and conquer thing, it's old news.
Yeah, over and over and over.
Over and over and over. And I created a simple algorithm to help you comprehend this. And it's in simple 3 to the 2, and one's always getting left out. What's that mean? Well, 2 is minority groups, 3 is the majority, and 1 is the individual. If you use the number 2 and divide against 3, there's always a remainder of 1. Somebody's always getting left out, or their rights are getting fucked out of the equation. That doesn't sound good. Nick, does it sound good to you?
No.
I don't think that's fair. And it makes me sexist and racist for telling you all about it.
You're my friend.
It's amazing. Your stalker, Rose. I'm coming to get you. Boo! She loves me. She just won't admit it. She's a tough nut to crack. Her balls are bigger than most men's. Hi, Rose. Cat. Cats roll and dogs drool. Boot King, Spook King, Who King, Mad Fool King, Talking, Speaking, Thinking, Shocking, Striking, Checking. Cash is king. English is the language of king, and it's a fucking fact. Help me help the people to the left and right of you figure this out for themselves. Are you traumatized by the truth? Warning, teacher and technique, cold as a witch's tit. Mama, how you fucking feeling? Call your sons and your papa. If there's still a fucking equation. You might be a cat lady if you don't listen to me before too long. Holy shit, right? Lots of cat ladies out there. No one knows why. It's amazing. I know it's always fuck men. That's why I'm saying fuck you, because men figured out, hey, if it's fuck me, it's fuck you. It's simple science for Simple Simon. It's designed to bring the simp out in you. Simplify. Most people are suffering from Down syndrome. They can't speak for themselves clearly. About the depression, they need me to speak for them. They're suffering from recession, suppression, depression. Suppression causes issues too. No one's talking about it. Most people are mute. That causes a lot of problems. I'm thinking that most people just want to play with my hairy nipples. I should walk around town wearing titty tassels. TT. Push two T's together and you have a pi symbol. It's amazing. I'm also under the assumption that only the fool knows pi right or his birthday. It's on April 1st. Fool's Day. Can't fool the fool. Fucking fools. Did you actually think spring started in the winter? That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
I leave the stage with a riveting performance, which is why they don't ribbit. It's like they got a frog in their throat. And Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Rivet, rivet. You want to leapfrog? Want to play games? Want to jump? It's a riveting performance. I'm not supposed to know anything. Turns out I know everything. Turns out it's better to be Joe Dirt in this fucking equation. And Joe Dirt was the farmer's son, right? Farmer John. Remember him? Joe Dirt.
Oh my God.
Had a farm. Farmer John had a son, and his fucking name was Joe Dirt. See, they tell you all about this shit in the movies. Oh, you're my sister. Shit's hilarious. It's one inbred happy family.
Yeah. You know, the rest is history. What else you want to know?
369 is the goose's wine. And I heard through the grapevine that it's fucking divine.
Yeah, it's all up.
I think that's better than knowing that old McDonald had a farm, EIEIO, because McDonald's It's a farming you, feeding you to you. Like,
I know. It's
whoa.
right there. I know. I had a birthday party when I was a kid at McDonald's. I did. One girl, yeah. But I don't either now, of course.
And hey, Sasquatch said, if you don't believe in you, no one else will. Best advice I ever heard in my life.
That's right. You better believe it. It doesn't have any value unless you believe it has.
Guys could be like birds on a wire. Why don't you just shoot this shit down the wire, you stupid fucks? Oh no!
Yeah, we want to pull the trigger.
By the way, that's another conspiracy that's very interesting. Apparently, birds aren't real. They're made up by the CIA and the intelligence community to watch you and spy on you. Huh? Drones. Birds aren't real. You ever see a bird sitting on an electric line?
I see
Turns
birds.
out it's charging.
Yeah, I see a lot of birds. I do. I see a bunch of birds.
Yeah, a bunch of birds sitting on electric lines.
Wherever I go.
Well, if they're sitting on electric lines, then while they're sitting on that electric line, they're apparently charging. Not even living birds or drones.
We got some funny.
They're spy birds. That's amazing.
Some of them might be. I don't know.
And there's lots of birds, birds of prey, birds of perdition, vultures, seagulls, predator birds,
Yeah,
spirit birds, soul birds. Word is the bird, man.
that is it. That's the word. Yeah, that's the
That's what
word.
they say. Word is the bird, man. Word bird.
Word, word is the word. Word is the word. Word. My workout partner, man, his name was Bird, and that his heart died. He died when I was just young, 27. Yeah, so that was my workout partner. His name was Bird, and he was strong. He deadlifted 800 pounds, and his heart broke.
Watch the birds.
Watch the birds.
I believe the natives followed the birds. They followed migratory patterns. Nomadic people, they followed birds
Yeah, birds. Listen to what the birds are saying.
because the word is the bird, man.
Word is the bird. I have birds out here when I come outside. I sit on my porch and I hear the birds. Yeah, we got birds. I got birds. They're real birds. So. What's that? Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
You have a movie too, right? Live bird on the wire, something like that.
I've seen something.
Got like Kurt Russell in it. Another famous person, I can't remember. Doesn't matter. It's called Bird on the Wire. I think that was the name of the movie.
Goldie Hawn. Goldie Hawn.
Yeah. We're live birds on wire. This is a live wire right now. It's currency exchange between you and me. proper definitions. Never given them in school though.
No. No.
Birds are just flying around and they just
And they go. And they go where they want.
fly to the ground. They have an aerial perspective.
Go find the acorns, the pecans, whatever they're looking for.
And that's what they took away from people was their aerial perspective on the ground that they're walking on.
Bunch of acorns.
And they're so worried about outer space that they can't even look at the ground they're walking on.
I can make somebody harvest the acorns falling off these oak trees.
So worried about their status. In the animal kingdom, when you don't have status, silence makes you prey. You're just something to be ate.
Yeah, something to get gobbled up on the way.
Predator ate you. The TI became the IT. The targeted individuals, TIs, become the ITs. The deer essentially are given a shotgun or a rifle or a machine gun and told to go hunt the hunters.
On the
Now
hunt.
they have equal rights.
Yeah.
Now they don't want to play. Why? Because deer have a rifle. They can shoot back. Wild, huh?
That is what.
As soon as I learned to shoot back, they didn't want to play anymore.
And then they breath. Then they breath. When the rabbits got that form.
That's how it happened. I recognized the game. I was fucking played. I started playing back. You don't like it. No one did.
Yeah, nobody likes it.
Pigeons are rats with wings. Think about that one. Most people are rats or snitches.
Right.
Rats star in their own show. It's amazing. Rat star, star rats. You gonna do
Yeah,
it?
they
Cry.
manipulate. There's the manipulation, the matrix, the rat manipulator.
Amazing.
Rat manipulate. The matrix.
Just wild, isn't it?
Yeah, I learned the hard way. I learned that the hard way. The rat.
Welcome to the mainland.
Yeah, he manipulated the matrix against me. I was like, holy fucking shit. Yeah,
Shouting out from the mainland.
yeah.
Mainland, which is Maine.
Man,
Insane in the membrane, live from Maine.
Live
Our
from Hamilton.
Mills is insane in the memory. Yep.
Went down from Hamilton.
That down the highway, Interstate 9.
I'm in on Hamilton, Maine.
California. I-9.
I'm on 101st place. That's for Florida.
It's wild. What happens when you're the goat?
Yeah. It gets all the way to the top, right?
You got to the top of the mountain.
Get to the top. And
You
you
got
end
the
up
top
with
of
it.
Widow's Peak.
Nobody.
Sipping on a fucking Slurpee, waiting for other people to catch up.
Yeah. Hey, there you go.
Got mad because I said Homer Simpson knows best. I don't have to make anything. I don't make anything up. That's the funny part. It's already there. I have more conversations in my head than I do in real life. It's amazing.
Here we come. Oh, Rose, you still there?
No, she left.
Get her down. All right. Rose, shut it down. What bird do you see mostly up there, man? What do you see up in Maine? What's the most common bird? Huh?
Seagulls.
For real, seagulls. All right, all right. You're right on the. That means you're right next to the beach, next to the shoreline. Okay. Caw, 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 caw. Uh, I got a few. There's a few hawks out here. There's a few hawks. You got. I got some crows, mockingbirds, and stuff. The weather's been warm, so warm down here. And winter might be over, unfortunately, because it gets hot in Florida. It'll get hot down here. It does. What, 99, 100 degrees. Humidity. It's humid. Well, air conditioners. Right now, it's not too bad. Summertime, it'll get hot. It gets real hot. It's cooking. And you can't get no hotter. Fucking hot. What you do to deal with that shit? You either, you fry like an egg and get in there and get back work at a freezer order. I'm thankful. It's cold when I go to work. The AC is up way high. That's good.
Wild.
I make it. I can make it. I can make it in the refrigerator. Not much in the cooker. Not much for the cooker.
No, not much at all. I don't know what we're talking about anymore. It's amazing how abortion is healthcare today. I just can't get over that. It's a healthcare option.